Things gonna happen in life that we not gonna agree with. People make decisions that I wouldn't make, but somebody else would make it. And it's looking like 50 gotta go. He gotta go tonight. Hand me those papers over there, man. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. And I forgot what the rest of it was. Oh, but ain't nothing funny though. And I mean that because we're going through some crucial times in America. And it's looking like 50 Cent about to get his block knocked off. Because Big Meech is tired of getting picked on as a grown-ass man, a grown gangster, fresh home from jail and can't catch a break. He getting bullied by 50 Cent and never even got tried like that in the yard. Look at this, man. 50 Cent refuses to relent with Big Meech rat allegations. He telling the world that Big Meech is a rat. So he ain't getting no street love, no hood love. Nobody is happy to see Big Meech when he come around. People start hiding shit when he come around. If they doing something illegal, they pack it up and meet up somewhere else when Big Meech come around. 50 Cent is continuing to attack Big Meech as he renews accusations that the convicted gang leader is a rat. In a new Instagram post, 50 uploaded a video of a rat figuring out how to maneuver around a trap to get a piece of cheese, y'all. He captioned the post, "New footage of Big Meech, slick rat, you know the vibes." And that's why he got to go. They tired of playing with Boo Boo or whatever they call him in his hometown. They knew he was a prankster before he was a wankster. Now he playing with people's kids, playing with people's families. He fucking up people's livelihoods. He doing documentaries. He gotta go. And that's how Diddy feel about it allegedly. Big Meech and a few other people. 50 been playing this game for way too long, and it's costing people millions of dollars. So that's what we talking about tonight. They gotta figure out a way to put a stop to 50. He said, F Rick Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. Is he smoking crack? Is Lil Meech on dope? He smoke up a whole season's worth of money and gotta get money from Rick Ross, the boss. Like, BMF, man, run them pockets, BMF, man. He blew all his money. He ain't had no money. I thought when they was filming the show that he was stashing a mean grip to the side for when his father came home. I mean, you playing Big Meech, you gotta pay homage somehow, some way. Hit your dad off with some bread, have a stash, put away for Pop because you love him so much to where you would play him on TV. He wasn't thinking about his pops in the can when he was tricking off that money on Summer Walker and all that. What sense do that make? Look at this. They told me you unfollow me off Instagram and now you managing Skilla Baby with Rocket when I bought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was? Oh, they being messy. What 50 got going on with this little boy, man? We seen him with Soulja Boy. He was suspect with Lil Bow Wow back in the day. Look at this. Even had Vivica A. Fox talking about him bad with them boys, man. They did booty goon poses, and people ain't know how to feel about it. They said 50 looked like a booty warrior on the prowl and snatched him up a young spring chicken. That's what they were saying, man. And now he was with the what's the other dude from Power? Hold on, what's the nigga name? He was in them clubs with Dre. They was arguing about money. 50 let him borrow some money and he didn't want to pay it back. They had a little beef. He was with him. Tyreek. He's starting to look like Jermaine Dupri. Hold on, look. Remember on Power, him and Tyreek had a weird relationship? Tyreek get out of school and 50 be waiting for him. Like, what's up, man? Let's go for a walk in the park. Might get into some shit, man. I know I'm too old to be a friend, but I'm digging your style. I want to hang around you because maybe I can get some advantages over your father. You know, I grew up with him, and your father, he was a mean cat, but he did some shit he shouldn't have did. And since you his son, one day you might have to pay for your father's mistakes. I hear you, Kanan. What is it with 50 Cent and these boys, man? Is they in the hotel room dim lit, sitting on a bed? Is that where they at? It look like they in the hotel dim lit, sitting on the bed and decided to take us. He wanted to take a selfie and somehow it leaked. What's going on, man? Hey, these are allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. You know, we just having conversations. It don't get no deeper than that, I promise you. And I'm not trying to be slanderous. I'm trying to be entertaining, you know? And at this time, I gotta show some love to the people that tuned in and left them comments in the comment section, baby. Look who we got back. 12 is in the house. That's my girl right there, man. I rock with you, 12. Pac-Man. Honey Badger. And Tammy Jackson is there too. Oh man, I'm loving the vibes. Sent to Us is here. With Lewinsky is there as well, y'all. Who else we got? Yo, leave them comments so I can show y'all some love, man. So glad y'all in attendance. It's a whole lot of stuff we gonna be talking about tonight. If you thought we was just gonna be talking about 50 Cent, you in for a treat. We talking about Big Meech, Diddy, what's happening on Tasha K channel. We gonna talk about what's happening on all them other channels out there. We gonna surf the web tonight to see what's going on in them YouTube streets. We gonna talk about a little bit of everything on DOCZ Daily. I hope y'all ready, man, cause I got a lined up for you. She said, yup, it looks very comfy for them. Everybody in the chat all comfortable, ready to start the show. Y'all see what she said? The whole chat is looking comfortable right now, man. I ain't never seen it like this. People got beach chairs reclining. People leaving the video to get a snack just to come back to finish watching the show. Do y'all see what I see, man? Okay, I overdid it. But that's all right, because y'all need to listen at this.
But I wouldn't call them my heroes.
Right. You don't wear another man's jersey on your back.
Yeah.
Respect. Your favorite villain?
My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
He cold. Now, most people know who P. Diddy is, also known as the Deadline. He's in jail. He's officially being charged with 2 counts of
50 Cent, I like Diddy.
Yeah.
Respect. Your favorite villain?
My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
And what do that tell you? That this ain't nothing but some old comic book shit going on with Diddy. They painting him to be a certain way. And once they get the painting, the brush can go however they want the brush to go. It's a dirty little high school joke that they doing with Diddy. And they know they wrong. And 50 Cent the ringleader. And people looking at him shaking their head like, you babbling fool. It's how he present himself. He know the right palms to rub. He know the right people to satisfy. He ain't worried about the black community. He using his black card to make money. Like, I never go nowhere without it. Always got my black card. Just in case I gotta back a nigga down or something. Matter of fact, if you scared to go in there, just go in there with me. I'll get you a sandwich and then we can talk about business. You never had Jamaican food before? Okay. I took $1 billion investor to a Jamaican restaurant in the hood. He was scared to get out the car. But when I told him he can go into the Jamaican restaurant with me and my bodyguards, he felt at ease. The next day, he did a $25 million deal with me and signed the G-Unit Records. That's how that go. And nobody gonna fuck with us when they see me. It don't matter where we are. If you want to go to Calabasas, we can go to Calabasas. 50, you rock, dude. I fucking love having this guy around. Don't have to worry about security. Do what the fuck we want. There'd be a bunch of middle-aged white dudes talking about G-Unit. Yeah, I like that. I don't need Lloyd Banks when I got Banks Lloyd. I don't need Tony Yayo when I got Yayo Tony. I got new friends, man. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? They want to take him out the game. He called Big Meech a rat. And he kicked Lil Meech off the show. Diddy in jail. And he did a documentary about Diddy. They wondering what the hell is going on. Like, he don't want the nigga to ball. They all mad about it. They all talking about him on three-way. Like, that nigga don't want... Nobody had no money, cuz. I mean, nobody. Nigga come home from jail, nigga call me a rat. Nigga, call me a rat. Like, damn, I was lined up to make millions of billions of dollars, man. Hold up. 50 Cent made them corny when they came home. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad y'all in the building. We got more news we about to get into. Y'all got to hear, because that boy 50, he wild. He be saying stuff. I don't think he really be knowing what he be saying. Listen.
I paid for it. I was like...
Your rumours about P. Diddy, so he saw it as P. Diddy trying to make a move on him. And this is one of
When we gonna get the chance? Pop was like, yeah, like, oh, it's like, yo, so yo, when we gonna get the chance to, you know, to kick it, like we can just hang out. We gotta kick it. Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I paid for it. And I was like, this just saying. I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this is
No, yo. Let's be real. Diddy wanted to see what that man's swag was about. Point blank, period. He wanted to see if 50 knew what to do when he get in them Gucci stores, because he don't look like he do. Diddy wanted to see him firsthand flop and come out the damn clothing store dressed up like Lenny Kravitz. Like, I think I overdid it, Puff. Like, damn, man, you didn't give me no advice, no pointers or nothing. Like, I just want to see how you do, Playboy. 50 lead a Gucci store with a damn skirt on, backwards, up his ass. I don't know how this shit happened. I thought that's what the young kids was wearing. Like, damn, Puff, you fucked me up with the mini skirt shit. I thought it was cool. Now they got me in every magazine with a mini skirt on. Hold on, what's going on with the video? Is it skipping? What's going on? Let's see what's happening with the live stream. Is it good on y'all end or what? Do I need to reset this thing? Y'all gotta let me know out there. Hold on, Reg, yo, stop the video, bro. Computer is half broke, man. Ain't nobody hit the Cash App in months. It says, oh my God, it look like the shit gonna shut down on me. Can y'all hear me out there? Mayday, mayday. And mayday. Do y'all hear me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to cry like Tyrese. Mayday. Can y'all hear me? Cause it's saying much fucked up, man. I guess they can't hear me. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just have to end the show. Somebody gonna have to call in to let me know what the hell is going on. Is something wrong with the stream? It's not my fault. Niggas ain't hit the Cash App. That's how I feel about it. You know, that's y'all's problem. Y'all hear me? Hopefully they didn't hear me, because a lot of people would think that was disrespectful of me. And that ain't what I'm trying to do. It got Macaulay Culkin sound effects. Look. You put both hands on your cheeks and be like, what other channel you know got Macaulay Culkin sound effects, man? Let's get back into the video. Drake will love this channel. Hold on, y'all. Oh, y'all gotta hear this. Y'all listening? Listen.
When it comes to you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, I had to bring you back. This documentary got everyone talking, man. A lot of people want to know why you wasn't in it, man.
Well, first and foremost, you know, I thought I was going to be in the documentary at first until I started talking to that director. I think her name is Stapleton. I don't know her name. The white chick, I don't know, man. Me and 50 talked like 45 minutes. The producers had been calling me and everything. So this one night, 50 called me up and, you know, they got him on the phone, man. He was just talking. We was talking about old time shit, you know, sit down with Black Hands, sit down with, you know, with Puff Kids, the whole Puff situation, and this documentary that he's going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I told him that I was going to, you know, have Kirk and Tim. Kirk will be the one who talk about the business part of it. Tim would be the one who talk about the growing up phase with Diddy and everything, like, and over there working in the record industry with him and stuff like that. They was like family. And I was gonna talk about, you know, the street stuff, what was going on with Bad Boy, you know, with the security, with Wolf, with the city college.
And they wanted to cut all the fraudulent shit out of the doc. And nobody's gonna believe this kid saying shit like that. I know he wants shock value, but he really sound like a fool. I talked with Gene Dill for 45 minutes, and he told me all these stories about Diddy like he was never in the room. I mean, damn, was he there or no? It's kind of hard to believe these stories when he's trying to be a man of integrity, but he rode with Diddy for 14 years. Now's he trying to throw dirt. It's going to look like this is a smear Diddy campaign. I'm sorry, but we cannot move forward with the proceedings. There's too much cap in your rap. They did the documentary without Gene Deal. Listen.
With, you know, the time that I knew about when I was with him up until about early 2004 or something like that. But basically the streets and then the traveling with him and the atmosphere and everything. And then go back into the Notorious Big stuff with the Tupac and the whole 9 yards, all the stuff that I knew, you know what I'm saying? So we was talking and he sounded like, yo, listen here, they gonna spare no expense with this whole documentary. So I said, all right, cool. So what I did was I spoke to Tim and I spoke to Kirk Burrows. And I was like, yo, because I had Tim's number. Tim didn't know how to get in touch with Kirk. Kirk didn't know how to get in touch with Tim. But Kirk was trying to.
Damn, all Diddy haters working against him with 50. They all turned state witness. They all turned state. They all switched up and told on their boss, they sensei. They wasn't getting money like that before Diddy. They switched up on their sensei with 50 Cent. Jim Jones did the same thing with Cameron, man. Jim Jones and Joel Santana did the same thing with Cameron. 50 know how to get people to turn motherfucking state. They catch your ass with a pound of weed. Next thing you know, you talking about G-Unit. I can't believe it that Gene Deal sitting up there talking rap politics on the internet. Ain't no shame in his game. It's sickening, man. Then you got people. No. Then you got people that say that Gene Deal is not a rat. When he telling everything, I thought that's what a rat was. If you willing to speak on shit, any damn thing really, as a grown man, about another man, that's ratting. Even if it ain't no police involved. Even if you talking to somebody that's not even a law enforcement, you still sound like a damn rat. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Hey, how you doing? This is Key Lewinsky. How you doing, Sean?
Oh man, we got Key Lewinsky on the phone. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
Oh man, I'm over here loving life. So glad you called in. What's on your mind?
Well, I honestly think 50 Cent is really hating on P. Diddy. It's either hell or jail. He couldn't get him by killing him, but he got him in jail to be on top. That's what I honestly think. Because he was getting more cheeks. P. Diddy was getting more cheeks than 50, so he got mad. Because obviously he's gay.
Hold on, you talking about 50 Cent?
50 Cent, yes, sir.
You think he like men?
I think he do. Because why he hating on P. Diddy? He's the only guy that's talking rough about him.
Like I went out with Puff before. He tried to test my gangster. I knew he would tell what we did eventually.
I love you, Sean.
I love you too, man. I'm so glad you called in. So you saying that 50 Cent had a thing going on with Diddy and he got mad?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got mad. He wanted those cheeks taken.
What the fuck you mean you over there with Rick Ross? I said I was coming over for breakfast, nigga. You got Rick Ross in there. When that nigga going home, I ain't know he was staying the night. So you mean to tell me Rick Ross staying the night at your house too? You know what? I ain't with this, man. You a hoe. That's what you is. All you want to do is sleep around. You a nasty man. Don't ever call my phone again.
Oh, bye.
Did she hang up? What the hell? She couldn't take that 50 Cent impersonation. She couldn't take it for another second. I was about to take her to the candy shop. She knew her boyfriend would get jealous. If I would have took her to the candy shop, she would have broke up with her boyfriend tonight. She had to get off the phone. Because when I pull out the magic stick, it's going to be game over. A man is not going to want to compete. Okay. Let's move on, man. Y'all ready to move on? Thank her for her phone call, though. So much stuff we gotta talk about. Let's get back into this. Y'all ready? All right, listen at this, y'all. This gonna be crazy. Listen at this.
The second 50 Cent dropped those so-called snitching receipts, the whole internet exploded. But nobody expected Big Meech himself to step in from behind bars and check 50 directly. What started as a simple post turned into a heated clash over loyalty, legacy, and the truth behind BMF.
Lil Meech is a piece of shit. When Lil Meech texts 50, man, what's going on, man? You know, I give you the shirt off my back. And Rick Ross, he's a bitch. 50 looked at this like, you just like my little punk son.
Oh, he ain't never lied about that, man. Like, little ninja, I see what you're trying to do. It's either I'm your father or he your father. You want that nigga be your father? Okay, go ahead. Go back to slinging bricks with your father. That's who you want to be, your father, right? Okay. You ain't trying to be my son. All right, your father home, you're acting funny. I know you're acting funny. I know I'm not your dad. I was your father when he was in jail, though. Like, you know what? You and your father, y'all go be a happy family. Since you don't want to be my son, you see how my son did me. You ain't got no loyalty to me or to G-Unit. I don't trust you. I should have never trusted you. You know you wanted to be me. I know you only was my friend because you know I got money and I sold 10 million albums. If it wasn't for my money and my fame, you probably shit on me like how they did back in the day before I got my records to pop. He be up all night sounding like that. With his baby mama in the other room sneaking on the phone to call Diddy. Diddy probably got a prison phone just to call 50 Cent baby mama every night. Like, hello? Yes, Poppy. You ain't sent no booty pictures in a week. What's going on? Where the booty pictures at? Get your ass in front of that camera and send me them. Get your ass in front of that camera and send me them pictures. I've been waiting in here for days. You said you sent them last week. You better send me them pictures. Who knows how that go? 50 said Lil Meech was taking whippets. That's some old suburban ass way to get high. He out there sniffing glue. 50 Cent go out to the parking lot to check on him. He in the car with some glue. He don't glue his nose together. Sniffing glue. Hallucinating and shit. Hey, what the fuck's wrong with this kid? He's out here sniffing glue and we supposed to be recording? I don't know what to do with this guy. It's looking like all this dope talk finally going to his head. Like, oh no, Big Meech's son is turning into Pookie from New Jack City under my guidance. I better disassociate with him before they blame it on me. Like, I ain't give him no cocaine, nigga. He had to disassociate from Lil Meech because them drugs was getting out of hand. He come in the dressing room, it looked like somebody spilled baby powder all over the place. Like, damn, Big Meech's son living like Rick James. This is not my fault and not my doing. I will not be held accountable for another man's child. I don't want to play daddy no more. I got my own son. Look at this, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what it's like to have beef with 50 Cent?
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent is incredible with the beef. Not just musically, with every day he was going viral. Yo, your mother, your wife. I'm like, oh my God, this guy here. Like, don't get beef with 50 Cent.
Hold on, man. We gotta talk about it for a second. A lot of these dudes don't have no education. You gotta keep that in mind when you're talking about these street legends and these rap stars and these D-boys. They ain't got an education. So when you hear Fat Joe tell his side of the story, you gotta keep that in mind. Like, I never went to school. I was on the block moving bricks, man. Been Joe Crack since 12 years old when I dropped out and I robbed everybody in the locker room. Remember it like yesterday, man, I robbed the whole auditorium of people. I ain't never go to school, man. Unless they all faking the funk and they all been to school like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers are educated, even though they play a plumb fool. While Master P talking about, he had college degrees. You know what I'm saying? He get on the microphone, sounding like he can't read or write, and then got a master's degree on the wall. That's why Lil Jon did that flip-flop shit. Y'all seen him recently? Lil Jon, he all eloquent, or however you call it. He all articulate. When he was the main one acting the fool back in the day. Okay, look at this, y'all.
There's nothing you can do to get back at Diddy. They didn't give him a life sentence. Say, man, listen. I know you still mad because the boy had your baby mama over there. Oh, yeah. Playing foosball with her. Just a foosball machine with the two. You all them one men, ain't that the thing? You spin them in the soccer man spin. Yeah, he had your baby mama over there playing foosball with the little boy in there watching a big screen TV.
He's just a nasty old man, y'all. He a nasty old man. He nasty. Ain't no telling what he out there doing in them streets with them people's daughters and things. He eating Georgia oranges and Florida peaches out there in them streets. And he a nasty old man. That's why it's gonna be hard to talk about Charleston White or listen to what he got to say about anything. He like a Martin sketch that been going on for way too long. He a motherfucking Def Comedy Jam skit that's on repeat. And people just can't get enough of it. But that's Negro here, no there, man. Let me get this together. Y'all good out there? Can y'all hear me out there, man? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Somebody call in and let me know. Because I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Can y'all hear me out there? Because the shit been, Reggie cut the music. The shit been bootleg, man. I just want to tell y'all about Diddy and what's going on with him and Big Meech. They feel like 50 gotta go. He been playing way too many games in the media and people believe this stuff when they really cracking jokes and doing dirty tricks. He basically tearing a brother down and they reward him for doing shit like that, man. 50 is not the good guy on the plantation. He want them butter biscuits. Whatever y'all plan it, don't tell him about it, because once it come in, they gonna be out there snatching it up. Can you imagine 50 Cent on the plantation with Eminem sitting on the porch? Hey, yo, Em, let me come up there and get a glass of lemonade with you. It sure is a sunny day. Whatever you want me to do, I'll be a man. As long as I don't have to go back out there with them in the field. You see him? He dirty. I don't like none of them and they don't like me. So, Em, I guess I'm your new best friend. How about we go up in the house with the rest of the girls and just hang out for a little bit, man? Best believe the cotton gonna get picked. You don't have to worry about that. But I do need a bottle of Hennessy to satisfy my soul. Eminem wife come in, hi Curtis. He be like, go shorty. Like I heard it's your birthday. You want me to sing my song? Like, that'll be enough, Curtis. That'll be enough. Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all take care. See you soon. Eminem be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy. Like, I like him, but I'm gonna figure out a way to, let him go out there and do his own thing. I ain't gonna do him bad. I could do him bad. This is Shady Records. I could do him bad, but I like the guy. I don't know. Shit, get him the fuck out of here. Like 50, Eminem, he's busy. He has a meeting at 6 o'clock. He has to go play golf with some top executives. I don't know if he's going to be able to fit you into the schedule. Like, I'm sorry, 50. I know I talked to him. I tried. His schedule is so busy. I don't know what to tell ya. She's saying all that while she's sitting on Eminem's lap. He trying to do her brawl. And she's sitting on his lap on the phone with 50 Cent making excuses. Like, damn, you mean to tell me that Eminem don't even know I exist anymore? Like, he blacked out. He blacked out. He might not even remember Dr. Dre at this point. He blacked out. Like, damn, I sent my regards to him. I didn't know he was losing his mind. I heard the stories about Eminem being on drugs, but I didn't know it was this bad. They said that he relapsed so bad to where he didn't remember who I was. I guess that's the end of our business. Oh man, what the hell we talking about tonight? What's going on? Why y'all let me do this, man? Y'all supposed to have been on call then. Y'all supposed to have been on call then, man. That ain't right. I wouldn't do y'all like that. If you're looking for the number, it's in the live chat, pinned to the top. It's in the live chat. Get to the live chat and get the number and call in. Let's do that. Let's do it like that, man. Let's do it like that. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go.
So much, like, there's so much money on the table out in the world. Like, people got to go back 20, 30 years ago, and it wasn't as many superstars, athletes, or entertainers as it is right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or as many entrepreneurs, yeah, as it is right now with the internet.
Information is everywhere, man.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So like the internet is a gift and a curse. Yeah, you gotta. The only bad thing about the internet is every an opinion. Yeah. So this is why
Man, they showed they ass in the early 2000s, man. Completely was showing their asses out there in them clubs. With them cars, with the jewelry and them girls, man. BMF, oh my God. Shit, you would have thought it was a wrestling crew on the loose. They pull up to the club 50 deep. They a biker gang, but instead of motorbikes, they got Lamborghinis and shit. Like, I'm pull up, we all gonna pull up. You pull up, we gonna pull up. Everybody pull up, hey! They throwing money out the window like, take that shit, nigga. Like, we all up in the club. Everybody balling, everybody iced out. Like, yeah. In Atlanta, make Fabo hit that mean lean with it. They be in the club, they be turned up in that motherfucker. For Crunchy Black come out buck dancing. In the club. Oh man, you better give him some room too. He come out there with that Memphis stomp. Boom, don't tow the whole club up. And Big Meech in the club permed out. With $1 billion worth of jewelry on. It's Meech. Every time he say Meech, you see the cocaine dust fly off his teeth. It's Meech. And I got that work. Like, man, you killing my community, dog. I see what you're doing. You're making your money, but damn, homie. My grandmama house the crack house, man. They sorry to hear about your grandmother and everything, but you know, I gotta make this money. And now 50 Cent calling him a rat. Oh man, where did the good times go? Y'all listening? Listen at this.
Really screwed up, and I'm not referring to his criminal trial, which has him sitting in prison right now, but it has to do with something that happened right before he got arrested. If you've seen the Netflix documentary about Diddy, The Reckoning, which 50 Cent produced, there's some footage there that had never been seen before. This is a photographer that Diddy hired to follow him around and document his life. That footage ended up going to 50 Cent and his production company, and it's kind of the centerpiece.
Sold to them.
Yes, was the centerpiece of the documentary. So watch this particular scene, because this is where a lot of people feel Diddy really screwed over someone that he should be very, very thankful for.
Taking 8 nuclear bombs, you know what I'm saying, straight to the head. And I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all, with the lawyers.
That's just not true.
Okay, so no. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. I'm not a referee. So I'm gonna get off the phone right now. Listen to me. I'm gonna get off the phone right now, And I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution.
He was beefing with his own lawyers and he wound up getting fried. Do y'all hear that? Y'all see what's going on? He was beefing with his own lawyers and wound up getting fried. Ain't that fucked up? He was beefing with his own people. And they threw the book at his ass, man. That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that ever, man. You gotta know how to talk to them people. That's like being in the drive-thru, talking crazy to the person at the window, knowing that they in there with your food. Like, you little bitch. You better have my shit hot when I get up there. I ain't playing with you. You talking to them like they your child. You get that food, it be extra moist and extra grimy. And them onions is extra tart. You wake up in the morning with a big cold sore in the middle of your mouth. Like, I should have never ate that sandwich. No, you should have never disrespected them people at that register. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying, man? Do y'all hear me out there? What's going on? Did y'all hit the like? Doing these Diddy videos, it had me talking like Tupac before the end of the night. Like, is y'all gonna ride or die? Hit the like or no? Motherfucker turned into Machiavelli on the live stream. Okay, we got a show to do. Y'all listening? Look at this. Y'all see that? Let me make sure y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? Y'all know who that is? And do y'all know who that is? Do y'all know that that's Diddy with Rick Ross? Did y'all know that? Can y'all see that? Do y'all see the sweat on the back of Rick Ross' neck? He's sweating. He fiending for that man. He fiending like he sweat. He couldn't wait to get next to him, man. He looking like Killer Mike with all that aggression for Diddy. He couldn't wait to see him, man. That big boy guy, he started sweating. All that passion. Diddy got on all that Beijing. He an old man. But he keep it like this some old Elvis Presley shit Diddy had going on for the past. Feel me, man. Y'all need to feel me on this. It's only gonna take a second. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look. Oh, they dead wrong for that. Why they do Elvis like that? Look, Elvis was that. Oh, who in the hell? They need to be ashamed of they. Who the fuck did? Why they do him like that? He would have not looked like that. Hey, son, want some butterscotch candy? Let me tell you a story. Hand me that guitar. Let me tell you a story. You're not gonna eat your candy? They saying that's what he was gonna look. Look, he was trying to keep it together. He's like, I'm still that smoking hot youngin'. Remember me from back in the day, honey? Like, oh, honey. Look. He said he let go. He put on the weight. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna have a sandwich today. I earned my cheeseburger, bitch. I earned my shit. I'm gonna eat my sandwich and my steak and my mashed potatoes. Fuck that. I paid my dues, baby. Like, oh, mama. That's what Diddy had going on for the past, I don't know, 30 years with that Beijing. We didn't know he was old and gray. He's still trying to play them old hits like they brand new. Like, if I don't get old, my music don't get old. When they see me, they see my music. Shit, when they see me, they need to see 1995. Fuck a 2000. I can't afford to let them see 2025. I keep this shit 95 around here, baby. Ask Boosie. And nigga, I keep my shit 2004. If they see me now, if they see me how I look now, they will not want to listen to my music, dog. Boosie got to keep it 2004, 2005 forever. And in order for them to remember my music, they got to remember me, man. If I don't look like this no more, I ain't Boosie. You got to keep that shit going to the grave. Like, I ain't never going to stop being Boosie. People love Boosie, boy. He the Colt 45 standard in the black community. Like, fuck a buster, go out there and get you one of them real niggas. Go out there and get you one of them real. That's when your great-grandmama tell you what to do. Like, Mom, I'm with Josh. He in college and everything. He got a job doing security. Your big mama was like, get that nigga around the corner. That nigga, pull up in that car. Get him. That's who you need to be. Get Boosie. He was like, damn, shorty, I already got 13 baby mamas. Yeah, but my grandmama said that I need to, holler at a real nigga, because, these other niggas doing, they little boys. That's how that go. And then Boosie got his 15 baby mama. Allegedly, man, I don't know. We talking about Diddy. I hope y'all ready. Why y'all let me do this, man? Ain't none of y'all looking out. Ain't nobody pick up the phone. Ain't nobody call. Can y'all hear me out there? That's what I really need to know. Is the video skipping? Well, what it's doing, man? Because it's telling me something. I'm going to have to fix this. And I hate doing tech work, Reggie, when I'm in the middle of doing this show. I mean, goddamn. What do they want from me, man? Let's see if we can, what is happening with this thing? What do they want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to do this, bro. We're going to see if we can kick this shit up or do something with it. Let's do, oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, let's see if that did something to it, man. Over here doing tech work. But yeah, hey, I noticed that mental health is declining amongst people, and that's why I put the phone number up there on Docs Daily. Because I know you're going to need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to talk to. We all need somebody to talk to, y'all. So conversations need to be had in order to get it out or to get it off, man. You might not want to talk to one of your family members or your friends. You might not recirculate.
You gotta stay up off that cheap internet. Get you some for real cheap internet. Get you some for real internet.
That's what's going on, man. It's the cheap internet, and we gotta resurge and reconnect and reevaluate. And I think I just fixed the cog in the system. What it sound like on y'all end? Can y'all hear me out there? Is it clear? Is it better?
Wait. I hear you. Hold on. Do you want me to turn it up? Don't talk about me if I turn the TV up, because I don't want you talking no shit.
Okay, yeah. If you could turn it up, that'd be fine for a second.
Okay.
For just a second.
Hold on. You know it. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me turn it up. Hold on. Okay, there it goes.
All right,
Yep,
it sounded, we could hear, okay, we good now. Okay, You know what? We took a dip in viewership because we were having technical difficulties. But for the people that stuck through the tech problems, man, I got to give them a shout out real quick and let them know that they appreciate it, man. Yo, shout out to all of the people that stayed tuned and kept it locked while we worked out the kinks. This is a black business, man, and we changing tires. That's what we do, man. It's rough around here sometimes, man. You pull up, we plug the tire, we chill, whatever we got to do for $15, we gonna make it happen with greasy hands.
Hey, we right here with you, though, Breezy. We all the way from Michigan, right here with you at almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We right here with you.
They saying that Big Meech a snitch. They had the song, I Think I'm Big Meech. Everybody was celebrating him like he's an American icon. 50 Cent even did a show about him and his family. BMF, the hottest thing on TV about the Black Mafia family. And as soon as Big Meech, the leader of the gang, come home, 50 just explode everything and run the other way. What's wrong with this guy?
You know what? See, that's what I was wondering. I was like, did he really get the okay from that whole situation to film that? Or was he just trying to get a storyline? Like, dude was in jail to make it seem like it was his own. Like, I really didn't understand why he just dropped everything, or was he scared that nigga was like about that life? Like, I didn't really know.
He had his son in the movie, so you figure it's all good.
Right, that's what I thought. But did the son not get the okay and they just did it for the money, to use 50 for the money real quick? Like, I wasn't for sure.
Is 50 on some Michael Jackson shit, looking for a Macaulay Culkin in the game to work with?
You know what? 50 petty, so you never really know what angle he coming from for real, because he's so petty. And he good at being petty, so you really don't know that man angle.
How many young boys he done got close to, though? Like, I see what you're doing. I'm feeling your vibe. I sold 10 million records. There's plenty of things I could talk to you about, only if you had time.
Man, 50 give weird energy vibes. Like, like he weird. Like, he be obsessed with people, and he's just weird. So he ain't no better than them for real, because dude be on some weird shit.
It's jealousy. That's the craziest part about it. How could you be so jealous of another man like that?
He didn't have friends, Sean. That's what happened. He didn't have friends growing up.
He said, I may not have the pretty boy appeal, but I do have the pretty boy spirit. That's one thing I always have. I may not have the pretty boy looks, but I do have the pretty boy spirit.
Nah, that man might be low-key zesty. You never know.
Like, I know Spanish fluently, but don't nobody know that because I have the pretty boy spirit. People don't know. He starts switching it up, start talking Latin. You were like, damn, I ain't know 50 Cent was Dominican or something.
Nah, 50, man, that nigga, he ain't got nothing else to do.
Yo,
But I don't know. I really don't know. I was wondering about that whole, man, I was really wondering about that whole Big Meech situation. You know what I'm saying? So was Meech supposed to sue him? Because at one point I heard that Meech was gonna sue 50 Cent for that, but I don't know how that went.
Can you imagine Big Meech in the courthouse? Like, I remember you. You're the guy that sold all the blow. Like, yeah, Jan, it's me. Like, what the fuck he got to say? Like, didn't you just come home from doing some dirt? You can't sue nobody.
Unless his son just played 50 like, yeah, I'm finna get all this money, stack it for my daddy, and then we gonna laugh about this shit in your face because we got the money. I just let my son do the dirty work.
Man, his son blew all that money from the first season talking about my dad only was with Rick Ross so he can get a little bit of money to pay his bills, man, until we start up the next season. Fifth, come on, man. Sounded like a junkie on 50 Cent phone. 50 couldn't believe that the boy was broke.
Well, yeah. I mean, but when you try to live a lifestyle and you ain't got the money for the lifestyle, for real, and your lifestyle in another nigga hands, that could go at any minute. And 50 showed him that. He shut all that shit down.
50 groomed the young man. He took him under his wing with his billionaire groomage. So he wasn't grooming him right. He took on the responsibility, like, hey, little nigga, I'm going to help you make some millions of dollars. And on top of that, I'm going to show you how to move in a room full of vultures. Jay said that on his album in 2005. I used to love that song until he decided that he wanted to be my rival.
Yeah. Look, I don't know about all them word shit. You know, I'm old school. I don't be knowing about all that shit them people be talking about. I just watch how the way they move on this TV and they be acting like some weirdos.
You know, why you gotta keep it gangster all the time? You know,
I'm just being honest. Like, I'm just old school, so they all act weird to me. They all act zesty. And some of them may be zestier than the other ones. But, yeah, they weird.
but that's all right because, you know, that's what people that, it always been like that with people that got a whole lot of money. Like, you gotta
Well,
be
I
a
ain't gonna
people
be
pleaser,
like
you
that when
heard?
I get a whole lot of money. I'm gonna be chill.
Like, the difference between me and you, I know how to please people. That's something you don't know how to do. I don't give a damn what it is, nigga. I turn my house into the house of pleasures. Whatever they want, I ain't judging nobody. I'm a people pleaser, man.
No, how long it took you to get that voice down?
Can you imagine 50? It's my responsibility to please the men in my life because without them, we wouldn't have no business. That's what business is about. Rubbing somebody's palm to make them feel good about themselves, to achieve a quota. At the end of the day, as long as everybody's paid, it don't matter who you laid, who you been with, who you slept with, who you kissed, who you touched. It's all a part of the game. Whatever it takes, I'm a people pleaser.
So let me ask you this, Sean. So what did you really think about their documentary? Like, for real?
I watched the first episode and I felt like they was repeating everything that it was the same car with a different coat of paint
Right.
that go the same speed and do everything. The only thing is they put some polish on it on Netflix. It's the same shit with some footage of Diddy going through it with his lawyers.
Pretty much. I mean, we already knew what type of dude Diddy was anyway. The only thing I think they just tried to really make him out to be, you know what I'm saying, is a jealous, envious dude, you know what I'm saying, wanting everybody woman. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought that was so tacky, even for the women. You know what I'm saying? They made them look bad too because, you know, they was trying to put it like, oh, you only watched the first season. Oh, you ain't watched no more. The first
Man,
episode.
Diddy had all the documentaries is saying is that Diddy had balls. That's all they saying.
For real.
Diddy had
And he
balls.
wasn't scared. He wasn't scared.
He was a
They
ballsy
showing.
character. They showing how ballsy Diddy was. That's all they talking about.
Pretty much.
Like, Diddy had some big cahoons, man. They need to name the documentary Diddy's Big Cahoons.
What?
Sean, this motherfucker right here would have been all over on them big cahoons if she is around him. She'd have been in the documentary.
I partied with Diddy in Cancun. Wait a minute. He don't stop acting like that. But I partied with Diddy back in the day when him and Mace was together when they was in Cancun, right? Diddy was so arrogant. Like, it was a turnoff. But, you know, all he had was them, you know, it was terrible.
Hold on, wait a minute. Brother, wifey partied with the diddler. How do you sleep at night, man?
No, but I was with DMX them because, you know what I'm saying, the Rough Riders.
They Rough Riders, man. They named their crew after some condoms, and you was rolling with the Rough Riders. They were some dogs.
No,
Did DMX bark at you? Did he bark at you?
No, he was hollering at my cousin.
What's going on? Like, I'm around here. You see me growling and everything. You see him bulging through his sweatpants. While he barking at y'all.
You know what? Sean,
If she around, that mean I knocked it down. Didn't he say that in this song? Like, get the bitches backstage, they all getting laid. If I see her with my mans, that mean I know I can't. Hit it from the back.
She was out there, pimp. She was out there. I've got to wonder about every time I hear the Mighty Clouds of Joy what she was doing with them motherfuckers.
Who that? She was with a gospel band? What you talking about, the Mighty Clouds of Joy?
Gospel band. You know, he just woke up out his sleep talking all that crazy ass shit. His do-rag too tight on his head.
You was out there with Diddy back in the day with the big cahoons, and your husband called you out on it. He called you out on it. the
ain't thinking
main one
about him.
talk. He said, Sean, the main one talking shit is the one partying with Diddy with them big kahunas.
Hey, I was too dark skinned for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He want them, he want them
Man,
Caucasians and them
he
other ones.
quit lying to your husband. He black, mama
I
black,
ain't
Kim
lying.
Porter black, kids black, everything black. Baby oil black. Talking about I'm too dark skinned for Diddy. I ain't trying to hear it.
I'm telling you, I was too dark skinned for Diddy. He had them light brights, they had them whites up there. He wasn't messing with no black girls back then.
They do, but you know the way they deal with them, you know that's the whole nother conversation, man. Because the way he treated Cassie and the way he treated Kim Porter, that's the saddest part of his whole story. Because Kim would have never did him like how Cassie did him. She would have never betrayed him like that, even though she couldn't stand his ass. But he was so scared that Kim Porter was gonna betray him. And when she gone, she mysteriously passed away. He's sitting there feeling like a damn doofus. When it was Cassie, he had to be worried about.
But you know what? I mean, it was just so sad how Kim passed. And I just hope and pray that man didn't have really nothing to do with that, for real.
He was lingering around the house when the ambulance got there. He all in the front yard, like directing them in the driveway, like, yeah, right here, man. She in the house. Oh man, I can't believe this is happening. He was there today. He ain't even live there. What was he hanging around the corner?
Well, he did, go back to his, his baby mamas and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I just hope he just really didn't have, because I like the Kim. But shit, all of them was industry chicks, so shit, they was passed around too. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? You was with Al B. Shore first, and then you end up with Puffy.
Man, you gotta figure Al B. Shore stepped his game up because of Kim Porter, man. You got a girl like that on your arm. You better be in there. You see the way he was looking in them music videos, looking all stank, dancing all hard, he was trying to be a pop star. And he was overdoing it because he like, shit, I got Kim Porter at home. Face for the lip gloss, man. He wanted to be Michael Jackson, everybody in the 80s. He was tripping.
Hey, he was a light-skinned nigga. They was a light-skinned nigga with good hair. He was just fitting in with all them niggas. He was trying to look like one of the elder Barges.
Man, that man, he was tripping. I don't know if he was on whatever he was on, but he was one of them characters like, oh, he on something definitely. The way he was acting in them videos.
I mean, but you got to give it to that was that light-skin era shit. So, they had to come with it anyway.
He came with it all right. He came with all that sashaying.
He wasn't sashaying that time.
He
Come
was
on,
standing.
man, stop playing.
He was standing in the window with the raindrops coming down.
Hey, because he was thinking about Diddy took his woman.
He was on the rooftop with that cross color shit on, real tight, voguing for Kim Porter.
Shit, I look at hell. This one of mine. She done been around goddamn Diddy, DMX. I wish somebody come get old gang bang off my hands here.
Oh, bro, that was a low blow. Do you need me to call somebody on him? Cause he tripping, man.
You know what? He a hater.
She was really crying when DMX died. What's that about?
No, bro. He tripping. He tripping.
He a hater. He one of them light-skinned niggas too. He wouldn't understand. He a light-skinned nigga.
Why he tripping hard?
We had such a good time. We went from island to island with DMX.
With the big kahuna jiggling all over the boat.
You know what I
mean? DMX be like, God damn, shorty make me wanna. I mean, damn.
You know?
Let me holler at you in for a second. I need you to do something for me.
I mean, shit, I'm sitting up here looking at this picture and Big Meech and your boy looking zesty.
Hey, you see how she changed the subject?
Nobody got time for this shit, I'm telling you.
She
Shut
walking around with that cat and them dogs barking.
That dog did bark at that cat.
You know what?
You know what, man? Y'all America's happiest couple. I know that. That's one thing I know. America's happiest couple. And I ain't mad at it, man. Like we was saying, Diddy bought out, Kim Porter bought out the best in them people, man. She the reason why Diddy wanted to go solo and do all that shit with the fireworks and all that. He wanted to be the biggest star because he had a supermodel chick on his arm.
I mean, she was beautiful, no doubt. Like she was beautiful. She was.
With a street reputation. You figure her family dibbling and dabbling, she was raised, come up with money. You figure if as far as street politics go, you got Kim Porter on your arm. You know she only want to deal with the best of the best.
Exactly. She did. I mean, I just hate that she got caught out there. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, when people get in them domestic relationships, though, them women, I feel sorry for them because it be money over everything, and I don't think they really just. I'm thinking she had low self-esteem somewhere to even put up with the shit that Diddy was doing. Yeah, they had kids together, but you had to have low self-esteem somewhere as a woman to keep going through all that.
Man, when you hear the man's song come on the radio, and it's on the radio all day, and you know him, you on your way home, and this man's song is on the radio, and you got Biggie out. And they doing crazy numbers and shit. And he's on top of his game.
Hey, fuck the bullshit. This motherfucker been out here in the island with
Hold on, man. We don't do all that. We don't do all that cussing, bro. We don't do all that cussing. But he been drinking.
No, I told you that that do-rag on his head too tight is not supplying enough oxygen.
I want to make Patti LaBelle hit some of them high notes. I need some feedback.
That ain't, bro. He tripping, man. Why he doing this? And you laughing like you would sit right there with him and Patti LaBelle.
I ain't tell you, I got him off the slow bus.
Oh, damn. So y'all, hey, man, whatever float y'all boat, I ain't here to judge, man. It sound like I might have to call somebody to come over there and snoop around a little bit.
I got him off the slow bus. He don't get out much. You know
50 Cent listening. He gonna show up over there, I promise.
Right, he gonna be...
Like, damn, I gotta intercept this shit. That nigga sound criminal, and so does she.
Right. No, that mug military. You know his mind ain't right.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's why you gotta move careful. That's why you doing all that laughing and stuff, because he really might snap. You living with the real life. They Harley Quinn and the Joker, y'all. That's who on the damn phone.
Right, for real. Something wrong with him, Sean, for real.
They gotta keep it goofy, because if they don't, it ain't gonna work, man.
Hey, we been set it off in this mug. We have set it off,
man. They gotta keep the jokes rolling and keep the relationship together.
And you know what? I done heard these stories about her partying on the island with them niggas. Wait, she go to sleep. I'm gonna thump her on her head when she send her sleep with my knuckles.
Oh, damn, man. Don't do her like that.
Yeah.
She good people.
Just slap on my head.
You ain't got to be a tyrant, man. Ain't nothing cool about talking about putting hands on the woman. What's wrong with you, my brother?
Now he want to thump me on top of my head. I'm going to pull his nose. That mug big enough.
You don't know what he going to thump you with, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Right in the middle of your head. Thump.
Right
in the middle of the night.
I be like, did I get Diddy?
See, we can't be talking like that with women nowadays, fellas, because it ain't right.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah,
could
right.
Monica Lewinsky this shit, man, or do a Me Too movement or something.
You know, hey, I'm talking about myself. So So I mean,
Yeah, times has changed, man. You can't be the Howard Stern of radio and ask some old raunchy ass questions because they'll cancel you nowadays.
man, you ain't lying, Sean. They really, because everybody in their feelings.
I gotta
Everybody's
navigate the
feelings is
maze.
so sensitive.
I
Right,
gotta
they
keep
so
it appropriate.
sensitive.
Keep it
Thank you,
appropriate
Sean.
because y'all said something. Every time he be cussing in the back and you be saying nasty stuff.
Well, hey,
Every
you know how
time.
it is, Sean.
Every
Because
time.
he still be like that every time, though.
Every time. Well, I wind up getting off the phone with y'all like, that's enough. Y'all nasty, y'all raunchy, and y'all cuss too much. Every time.
Oh, we do all of that, Sean.
Y'all, man, sometimes before
No,
the
but
end
this
of
time
it
we
be
was being
nasty.
good.
No,
We was
y'all.
being good.
He said you was pop that for the 2 Live Crew back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, but I remember when Two Light Crew came to Flint, though. It was on and popping, though.
It was on and popping, huh?
I mean, I was younger, so you know what I'm saying. I could just look, and you know what I'm saying. But it was on and popping.
Freak Nick status. That's what it sounded like. Freak Nick status. That's what you was
I'm
on
it
back in the
was.
day.
I wasn't, but you know, I think the older people do.
I'm waiting for her to turn up on one of these damn documentaries. She sure been around a lot of people.
Oh, damn, man. That's crazy. Well, at least you got somebody.
I had plugs back then. Wasn't nobody
She's
getting
seasoned.
plugs. Shut your face up.
She's seasoned. That's all that is, bro. She's seasoned well. She know her way around being a lady or whatever the case is. You got to put some respect on that.
Right.
Go her way around some big kahunas. That's what that is.
Really?
Oh, this bad. I thought they was joking. They dead serious, man. This where I do a survival intermission and talk to this dude from the heart. I'm gonna have to before he really nut up over there, and I have to call the cops. We gotta get this on a 50 Cent video. No, look, man. This is the video to snitch. We talking about Big Meech and 50 Cent. I'm ready to tell on somebody tonight. What's his problem? What's his problem? Because it don't sound right. He tripping. Is y'all relationship on the rocks? What's going on?
You know, this my sidekick right here. He cool people.
Who Batman and who Robin?
Yeah, all around DMX. He says he died every time we walk down the street.
Did you hear what he just said? Who Batman and who Robin? You don't listen.
I don't listen.
Yeah, did you hear what he just said?
You watch TV, enjoy TV, y'all.
We talking about Batman and Robin slow.
Batman, Robin.
I'm Batman. I'm gonna be Batman because he Robin. He don't listen. So he gonna be Robin because he's slow.
Your mama slow.
Your daddy slow.
Ooh, y'all better stop that before y'all get to fighting and I gotta dial 911.
Mama with her on crooked toe.
Oh, you don't talk about a man mama.
No, he better sit down somewhere.
Oh, she about to beat his ass, y'all. and he's scared.
We play the dozens over here. We don't play no game.
He got up and left the room. Damn, she scared the daylights out that man. That nigga made a mistake and said, sorry, mama. She's like, bitch, I'm Big Mama. Who you talking to? She said, I'm Batman. That little nigga Robin. He don't listen anyway, man.
He don't listen no way. I gotta get him right all the time. He don't listen.
She snatched the crown and put it on her head while he's sitting there trying to figure it out.
I told you he's slow.
Damn, now she belittling him in front of the whole U.S. of A. Let me quit being the instigator. Y'all need to kiss and make up, man.
We will later.
Come on, give me some shit.
Okay, come on. Okay, there it goes.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the power of love, man. See, that's what I'm all about.
Exactly, Sean. You know what I'm saying? I just wish everybody else was. But I don't know. I didn't even see I gotta look and see how this did that 50 Cent movie. Because, I mean, I did watch it twice. I watched it all the way through twice.
How many episodes is it?
4.
It's 4 episodes. So
Mm-hmm.
is it like a finale? Is it like a thriller finale? Like at the end of it, it leave you on the edge of your seat, like, ooh, I gotta watch this last one. You know, like when you eating some food and you got that corner left, and you be like, man, I'm about to fuck this corner up. Did you feel like that going into the last episode?
It was all right, but it wasn't really, it was just all right. Then the juries, said they little piece on it, and then, oh, girl, I can't think of his assistant name that looked like she been on drugs for a minute, wild in the eyes. She looked wild by the eyes. I don't know what that assistant name was, but the jury didn't believe her, no way. But if you seen all this and he kidnapped you and supposed to pull a piece out on you,
You talking about the one that was with Suge Knight?
His assistant, that was his assistant for a long time, Diddy assistant, the chick.
And she used to be with Suge Knight before she got with Diddy.
Yeah,
She on the documentary, and she took the stand.
Yep, she took the stand. She was one of the ones, and then she was talking about he kidnapped her, he pulled a gun out on her. But that chick looked like she's still on drugs and been doing drugs.
Yeah, her eyes look bugged out,
Yeah,
like she
that's her
on
name.
dope.
Yeah. And the jury said they didn't believe her, no way. So I'm like, I don't even know why she even went on there.
Yeah, it's a surviving R. Kelly situation, man. Because it's allegations and speculations. Don't nobody know nothing for real. It's just entertainment, man. They turned it into television. They turned it into a series, and he went to jail for the sake of entertainment.
Now, keep this out, Sean. Now, do you see how his ex-bodyguard, Gene, what's his name? Gene Deal? What's his name? You see how he didn't shut all the way. You see how he didn't shut all the way up since Diddy been sentenced, right? He don't really talk that much no more. Like he on silence mode right now. Before this Negro was on the blogs, man, every 2 days telling all the business. And I'm
Gene
like,
back. He back. He got a new one out. We was listening to it earlier. Yeah, he back talking about Diddy and 50 Cent baby mama and all that stuff.
but my thing was, if you seen all this, and then the one girl did say, you know what I'm saying, that she got, you know what I'm saying, it was a bigger dude and Diddy. So I'm like, a bigger light-skinned dude and Diddy that's supposed to have, assaulted her. I was like, so, Gene, you seen all that, didn't say nothing? You didn't partake in nothing? Like nothing?
He was
That
just a
nigga
fly
lying.
on the wall. He a fly on the wall.
Man,
That's
that
what
nigga
Gene
lying.
Deal was. Yeah, he
You believe him?
it's entertain. When entertainment is what's for sale, Gene Deal, he started his podcast cooking over the stove.
Right.
Cooking in conversation, sweet potato pie, chatty patty.
Right.
That's like somebody in the hair salon just gossiping, like, oh, the Cleavers. I went over their house and their dog is so filthy, the dog. Let me take this out the oven. Okay, now let's talk about something else before I prep this macaroni and cheese. The Maccabees, oh, their daughter is a skeezer. I knew it the first day. This nigga the Joan Rivers of fucking hip hop.
Right. Man, yeah, but
Cooking.
man, that nigga. But I'm just saying, if anybody know all of that and you ain't saying nothing, man, you should get some time to.
I need Gene Deal in my documentary with this one. It's gonna be called Surviving a Hoochie.
He said the survivor of the who. Man, did you get him from the? She got him from the 70s, y'all. I'll explain it later. But just know that when you hear him talk, just know that she got him from the 70s.
Right. Man, yeah, I think he just a whole, man, go sit down. He broke now that he ain't working for Diddy and getting them checks, so he got to go on all the podcasts and just say something.
There's brotherhoods behind the scenes, and if you seen Gene Deal, he be sitting there with some Alpha sweatsuit on when he doing
really
them
do.
interviews, man. So knowing that there's a brotherhood within their circles, it sounds like the brotherhood done turned on Diddy, especially with this documentary with his ex-acquaintances. They all in the loop. They outcasted Diddy from their whatever society they got going on. He'll tell you quick, well, back in the day, Diddy was with the same gang. Me and my man Slick in the family, that was my team. We come together, go to the lodge, sitting there, read all types of books and shit, be ahead of the game when niggas don't know when we on a different level. We all in the same game. They be out there stepping in front of the lodge. Oh, alpha, high, alpha, high, alpha.
Man, right.
Let me ask you something, brother, in your humble opinion. You got a cat like a Gene Deal, correct? And all the people who really, making somewhat get a buzz around their own name around other famous people, it just seems like, how can your only emotion be wrapped up in somebody else's story?
Well, you figure if they bought Diddy into their circle, you know what I'm saying? Gene felt like he was a big brother because he was in the circle before Diddy even came into their circle. Diddy dropped out of college. When he got to college, he got involved with all these dudes, the Gene Deals and shit of the world while he was in college. And they probably jumped his ass in their little sororities, fraternity shit. Right. And he felt like, man, if you willing to keep it funky, I'll put you on, nigga. If you ain't had no protection, I was your bodyguard. There wasn't nobody vouching for you in the streets. Diddy made some motherfucking diddler moves back in the day. He was living like the real life Joker, and he was getting off. And they was holding him. Gene Deal was holding him down for years, and they never opened his mouth until way after the fact. When they decide, I guess the grand chapter decided that Diddy's outcasted, so they all, gotta pledge allegiance to whatever they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because them chapters ain't going for that foolishness. You'll be out the brotherhood real quick.
That's like Malcolm X. He was all in the nation. The brotherhood, they admired him, they loved him, they treated him like a damn king, the same way they did with Diddy. But when that switch went on and they put the green light on his ass, it was his closest acquaintances putting bombs and shit in his dressing rooms. They was doing some old, they turned into murder, kill on their favorite. When the green light hit his ass, man, and that's the same thing going on with Diddy, man. They vicious, they got lies, they got allegations. These brothers make up slanderous stories about my children. These men talk about my relationship with my girlfriend. When I paid men to come to the hotel with us to have a good time, it was my money, I paid my taxes. If that's what I wanted to do with my old lady, that's my business, and can't nobody else say nothing about it because this is America, the land of the free. Like, that's right, Malcolm, that's right.
You're right.
Now, but Sean, let me get your view on this. This man, everybody's talking about, as you call, the diddler. He didn't went to jail behind this. But in this era of drama and controversy sales, I truly believe that once that man gets out of prison, he will be more popular than ever.
It all depends on what popularity is going to be when Diddy get out of jail. There's Instagram thotties that's more popular than Diddy right now. There's some chick on OnlyFans right now that's living in a whole nother universe as far as popularity goes. Popularity is not what it was in his prime. So it's not going to matter about nothing when he get home because we oversaturated with bad entertainment right now, and he not going to make it no better. Unless he plan on crashing out online all day. Unless he want to be a flat crash out on TikTok and IG and document his life falling to shit and figure out a way to monetize that, then, that might be the best route for him to go when he come home.
Okay, so this young lady, you talking about who's more popular than ever. What is she doing online that has her to be so popular?
Oh, you trying to have a freaky conversation about OnlyFans,
He
imaginary
ain't doing nothing but
OnlyFans chick.
baby. He said she was on OnlyFans, so you know she probably busting it open.
Shit, I give her $2.99.
Oh my God! You know
Oh
what?
man, damn, it's
That's
rough
it.
out.
You just gonna give it. You better
Yeah,
use your own credit card too. You better not touch mine.
y'all gonna have to figure out a way to spice it up, cause you might not really like him like that, and he knows it, and that's what make him insecure about even coming at you like that.
I ain't think about him, Sean. Crazy.
Like, I don't want her. She don't even like me.
So who is this dude on here, Sean the Wolf? Who is that?
Oh, that was Diddy's bodyguard. He was working with Big Meech and Diddy, and Wolf and Big Meech took a liking to each other. They look like each other, like how Mike Epps and Jim Jones took a liking to each other because they favor each other.
Right.
So it goes like that a lot of times. You find somebody that favor you, you might wind up being friends with that person.
Yeah, you could, just depending on their energy, on what's going on. But I mean,
Yeah.
but you know what? When he get out though, he gonna have a problem, and his problem is gonna be 50 Cent. So he ain't gonna crash out to him hard for real, cause 50 gonna be petty.
It sounded like they starting to wonder what would the world be like without 50 Cent. I know Preem in jail thinking about it like, damn, what if that nigga never came? If Preem will probably be a free man. He'll probably be a billionaire making his own movies and shit. What Diddy got to be thinking it too. What would life be like if it wasn't for that motherfucking 50? Because 50 the one that really,
Gotta be thinking about it too.
yeah. Irv Gotti family be like, damn, what if that 50 Cent guy never came on the scene?
Man, cause he is. Man, I wouldn't want to be crashing out with him on no circumstance, even a woman, cause everybody can get it.
Big Meech got to be thinking, if it wasn't for 50, he could have came home and been celebrated. The show really did rain on a parade because it took the show took the nostalgia out of Big Meech. It turned him into some Fat Albert type of character. So when you seen him with them teeth and everything, you like, oh, this nigga animated, just like that damn show.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Now the first BMF I didn't watch. I didn't catch it till like the last season because I was too busy watching that damn with Tower and all that stuff. Like I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige with that bad acting.
Yeah. Coming through with him with the Louis on, with the weed that was on everything.
With her dysfunctional kids and all, like that shit cute. It's people that think that shit cute and they want to raise their kids. They want to have a crime family as well. There's people out there that raise their kids like they the crime mob.
I'm for real. They do raise their kids like that. But I mean,
like chin up, nigga.
The world we live in.
Like, did you sell them packs? You ain't sell it? How we gonna have breakfast? We planning on going to Chuck E. Cheese on Sunday. Get on your job, son.
No, they breaking in cars, stealing stereos. That's what they doing now. Or going into the store, robbing, talking about, come on.
It's crazy out here, man.
Doing the snatch and run. That's what they doing. That's what they kids doing. And bringing all the merchandise back home. Now they got to get rid of it.
Like, I ain't raised no bitch ass kids. That's something I never did. I wouldn't allow it. Mama just sitting in the living room with that damn tiger skin rug on the floor, screaming and shit.
Right. No, those black men freaking out. Well, it could be black men because he shot. Now, not Diddy. Lord have mercy. 50 Cent looks zesty right here, holding on to my man like that. He looks zesty as hell too, like you said, grooming him.
What give you the audacity to talk about a man being zesty when your husband said, when he said, you know what? I'm not even gonna say what he said.
I told you he was slow. Now, shit, he military and he's slow. Yeah.
What about zesty?
No, he ain't zesty. He just slow.
Shit, I wanna know what DMX was running off with you with.
I said he wasn't running off. I said my cousin. See,
He
that's the
thinking about
problem.
DMX.
Do you want me to
listen? Oh my God.
the big titty or the little titty?
He thinking about DMX, y'all. Hey,
I
why you looking
told
at me,
he
nah
was
me?
slow. He needs some help. I told you. He be slow. I
It
told
is what it is, man. You know what? Y'all the greatest. Y'all phone call, y'all, man, look, I did all the counseling therapy I could do. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that something? So now you
Yeah. That's great. Y'all
Don't get off the
gonna
phone,
have
Beezy.
no, y'all gotta enjoy each other. Y'all gotta learn to enjoy each other's company, man. I can't do it no more.
She
'Cause
gonna
y'all,
beat me when you get off the phone.
oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen. All I can do is pray. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Every time y'all call in, and the next time I go live, y'all definitely gotta call back. I'ma holler at
Hey,
y'all later,
look,
man.
you know we gonna call back because
Oh,
I
that's
be on
what's
here
up.
watching this stuff. You know what I'm? We
So
be
glad.
in here with you though. We be on it
Yeah.
with you.
You know what? That's
Like,
all
for
I needed
real.
to hear. Y'all the family, man. And don't forget to call back. We gonna holler at y'all soon, baby. Yeah. Lord have mercy. You know, I mean, what can I really say? What can I really do about any of this stuff that's going on? You got celebrities becoming public enemy number one by a fan base that was never really loyal to the artist, but to the riches and the fast life and all of them things that they displayed in their music videos, talked about in their songs, glorifying the fast life. Diddy got so old to where he had to wear Beijing every day, rapping about the fast life, knowing damn well he needed to get somewhere and sit his ass down. But that's the only way to really make money, because it's all about that young rich nigga shit. And I know I sound like a ruckus, but somebody gotta say it, man. Look at this. Y'all gotta see this, man. He let the grays grow in. I guess he was on vacation. He took a break. He figured he let it come in all natural one time before he go to the barber and get that shit right. He probably was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Taking a break from the spotlight. Don't feel like being Johnny Cage for the moment. Don't feel like being Hollywood. He let that thing grow out. But when it was time to tidy up, he hit him with the hard Beijing, keep him looking like he 35. A real life Shane Tsung, man. A villain with a costume on, man. He wore the Diddy costume for a long ass time. He kept it young. And you know, he looked goofy trying to keep it young. When you really look at his face, it looked like he playing that character for way too long. And Living Color was a long time ago. A Different World was a long time ago. Let the Diddy costume go. He wasn't gonna do it. He, like I said earlier, he had to keep it 95. So he can look good on the red carpets and things. They not coming to see the Diddy of today. They coming to see the Diddy of old. He got to keep the experience going. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And you figure he wore it well, but it was a costume because naturally, he ain't look nothing like that. He just had the money for the upkeep to keep himself up. But now that he in jail and he can't do the upkeep, his real age is starting to creep in and people don't like what they see. They're like, this dude hasn't been cool for a long time. I mean, how long you gonna be a bad boy before you decide you're gonna be a grown man? And ain't nothing wrong with being a grown man, especially when you got money. He was supposed to make Grown and Sexy grown and sexy when he was in his 40s. But when you turn 50, you gotta make the old and sexy cool in order to really be respected. And it can be done, man. It's a lot of fashion that younger kids wear that older people should be wearing. But that's Negro here, no damn, man. We all mixed up in the game right now. But one thing for sure, 50 Cent did call Big Meech a rat. And they feeling like they got to get rid of the problem. Because 50 Cent been doing too much. You know, disrespected way too many people. When you a gangster and you come home from jail, you high profile, people want to work with you, people want to get money with you, but your man just called you a rat. And it's not a good look, because 50 got plenty of followers, subscribers, plenty of fans outside of the black community. And that's what make him so dangerous. He got Eminem fans. That's something Diddy don't have. And if he do, he ain't got as many as Eminem. Look at this. Diddy, 50 Cent, he dealing with some NFL type of shit. Eminem is his guy. They inherited the same fans over the years. 50 can get into circles quicker than Diddy can on this level. And Diddy might not even want to go into the same rooms as 50 Cent when it comes to this type of stuff. Or maybe he already did and been doing it for a long time. It's levels to this, man. Don't even get me started on Slim Shady. Eminem takes aim at Diddy and his sexual assault allegations on new song Fuel featuring Jid. Let's see what this is about. I want to get straight to the lyrics. He said, "Do not test like an essay. Why? Cause like where my homies out west, yeah, we can just say what? I'm like an RAPER. I got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out the P, did he? Yup, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Biggie and Pac. Both of y'all should be living. Yup, but I ain't trying to beef with him because he might put a hit on me like Keefy D. Get him, and that's the only way you're going to be killing me." Now, Eminem rap them booty bars. You can't be serious. He done turned into the Beastie Boys. It finally happened, man. Eminem rapping like the Beastie Boys. That was bad. I don't even care about what he was trying to say. It didn't flow. I can tell a flow. We can just say what? I'm like a R8. If you spelling some shit like that, you already failed, man. He failed. Shouldn't even be talking about no like that. Man, get it out of here. I don't want to see it no more, man. Do apologize for that. You know? Did y'all hit the like? Because I apologize for what I just did. Will you look at that? We got Key Lewinsky is here. Do y'all see that? Freaking phenomenal, man. She right there. Thank you for being here. 12 is also here. Lorianne Davis. Did y'all know she was there? Well, now I know. Now we all know. She right there. Along with Carrie Williams. She showed up to the video to show me some love, man. Tree friendly. I don't know what your gender is, but if you tree friendly, I guess you just friendly all the way around. Gabra, Yaya, Yashrala. We got Hebrews in the building. Oh, man. Got me thinking about Ethiopian food. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. And if you in the building, leave a comment so I could show you nothing but love. Tonight on DOCZ Daily, we've been talking about 50 Cent and how Big Meech really want to take him out of the game. because he disrupted so much that could be happening with his family. His son wasn't ready to live that fast life and be on TV. Big Meech's son wasn't ready to do any of those things, especially not in a negative light. If you're going to take him to Hollywood, don't let him play a gangster like his father. Let him do something that's better than me so we can really have a legacy. Don't turn my son into me by default because what I did wasn't right. And he gonna pay for it for the rest of his life. Don't do him like that, 50. What was that movie where they was talking about Deuce, man, Deuce? What was that movie? Hold on, I think I know. Remember, they was talking about Deuce, man. He went to jail. Remember? He went to jail, and this dude was raising his son, had his son out there stealing car stereos and shit. And when the dude came home, this dude tried to make his son kill his own father because he wanted to be the father figure in his life. And he had to choose. OG Bobby Johnson came home to try to get his son out that life. He lost some real homies lost their mind in the can. OG Bobby Johnson had it rough. He ain't no punk. He come from the streets. He decided to do the right thing for a change. And that's basically what's happening with Diddy and 50 Cent, man. Did I say it wrong? That's exactly what's happening with 50 Cent and Big Meech. Now Lil Meech want to go home with his dad, and 50 like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, go home with your broke ass daddy with his kumbaya bullshit. You ain't cut out for this Netflix shit. And that's what happened. But Big Meech, 50 should have let Lil Meech be for the streets. That's what he should have did. Always trying to save some young punk. Look at this. I don't know what they was thinking or what he was trying to do early on in his career. I don't know who he was trying to attract. He put himself out there with all them weirdos in the entertainment industry. People thought that he was Benzino's daughter when he first came out. They thought that was Benzino's daughter. People was wondering if Bizzy Bone had kids when they first seen this. And that's what got me thinking that somebody started to push him out there to the media. Like, push him while he young. Like, look, everybody, Lil Meech. Like, we got a younger version. We got some new meat, some no Diddy. We got some new meat to exploit. And he's on the scene. And just imagine the people in the entertainment business that was watching his Vlad videos. They smoking blunts. Dwight Howard over there smoking blunts, looking at the Lil Meech video. Like, I would like to meet him, man. Probably play a game of basketball with him or something. Yeah, I think I want to meet Big Meech's son. Like, I think I want to meet him too. Like, no, Cookie, he can't meet you yet. No, Cookie, he can't meet you yet. Because he don't know how funny can get. Like, whenever you ready, I'm ready, Dwight. Like, okay, Peaches. They said the dude name was Cookie that Dwight had. When they sued Dwight Howard, they was giving all the details about Cookie. Like, I went to Dwight Howard's house, I went to the bathroom, and when I sat on the toilet, a man came out the damn shower, and he said his name was Cookie. When they asked Dwight about it, he just keep on bouncing the ball. Like, fuck it, man. Like, Dwight Howard, how do you feel about Cookie? He just keep bouncing the ball. The news reporter be sweating. Like, so Dwight, talk to me. There's a bunch of talk about you and the man named Cookie. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all listening? Y'all gotta look at this. Here we
2003, Wolf gets during a situation with BMF. The standoff happened. Big Meech and those guys ended up Wolf.
He was walking toward Wolf and them, so Wolf and them like, yo, I guess they like, that's my man and everything like that, but damn, now he working for Meech and them. And he shot Wolf and Riz.
Diddy might have seen himself as the toughest in hip-hop, but there was someone who decided to humble him, showing him how really dangerous he was. None other than Big Meech.
I saw my brother's picture on the big screen. Really couldn't believe it.
On November 11th, 2003, at Club Chaos in Buckhead, things got real when Wolf and his right-hand man, Lamont Rez Gertie, ran into Big Meech and some BMF members. The tension was already thick. Apparently, it all started over a woman Wolf was involved with. One thing led to another. A fight broke out, and security tossed them out of the club. But Wolf and Rez weren't about to let it go. They waited outside in the parking lot, ready for a showdown. When Meech and another BMF member, Bull, stepped out, things escalated fast. At first, Wolf and Rez had the upper hand in the gunfight. But then, out of nowhere, an old Brooklyn friend, who had switched sides to BMF, turned on them to prove his loyalty. He took them both out right then and there.
He was walking towards Wolf and them, so Wolf and them like, yo, I guess they like, that's my man and everything like that, but damn, now he working for Meech and them. And he shot Wolf and Riz.
Now, a lot of people think of Wolf as just another bodyguard for Bad Boy Records and Diddy, but he was way more than that. He was actually Diddy's childhood best friend.
That wasn't his former bodyguard, that was his friend. I mean, that was his childhood friend, you know what I'm saying? He definitely, I hired one of my friends, you put him on, okay, you do security, but that was his friend.
In fact, Wolf was there before Bad Boy was even a thing. He was one of the early investors who helped Diddy build the label from the ground up. To understand how he got there, let's take it back. Anthony Wolf Jones was born on February 20th, 1965 in the Bronx, New York. His mom, Barbara Jones, raised him and his two younger brothers on her own after their dad left. She was a teacher who did everything she could to give them a good life, sending them to private school during the week and homeschooling them on Saturdays. But no matter how hard she worked, they still lived in a tough part of the Bronx called the Valley, a neighborhood that would shape Wolf's reputation. Funny enough, most people assume he got the nickname Wolf because of his street status, but it actually came from something much more innocent. As a kid, his best friend Troy and Troy's sister Tammy started calling him Wolf because he reminded them of Eddie Munster from the Munsters.
Baby. What's up, y'all? What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling? Hey, man, we're going to be here for a good little minute. We're going to be here for a good little while. I need y'all to get comfortable. I see it's a lot of important people in the building tonight. Had to let y'all know that I'm grateful. Look at y'all, man. Got a community with no trolls. No trolls. Something you never seen on a YouTube channel in your life. It took years to get this way. It's all organic. No bots, no thoughts. We done picked out all of the seeds and the stems. And if there is a troll, we'll just block them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to do. Every now and then there will be trolls. And we just, look, that's all we gotta do is do that. But not in front of everybody. We got class. You know what I'm saying? That's something you don't find on other YouTube channels, man. You gotta be classy and be a showman. That's what we do, man. You get that 5-star treatment. Ask Tree Friendly. How'd that go? Man, I'm so glad that y'all in the building. Okay, we gotta get to this news. Because there's some information about Big Meech I ain't even know what's going on. It's people talking about Diddy being a freak. What about Big Meech being a freak? Listen at this, y'all.
Young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you. Because any person got to, the dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can.
They windbrush this nigga. And not airbrush. They windbrush this nigga, man. Do y'all see this? They hit him with the Brazilian filter. They typed in Brazilian filter, and that's what it came up with, man. They windbrushed this nigga. He looked like he 13 years old in the picture. By the fireplace? Come on, man. They put the AI on him. They posted a windbrush picture. Why you let him do him like that? Did he authorize this shit or no?
Get on the computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. People, a person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing forward. I'm not gonna stay.
Man, I don't know, y'all. They got him in the pictures looking like the Tiger King. Like he owned the zoo back in the day. They got him looking real country in them throwback pictures. And that ain't helping his situation, man. It looked like he down in the bayou somewhere. He looked like he signed the No Limit. That's how they trying to do him nowadays. I don't know if he aware of that. With that mullet, the braided mullet, that ain't what it is, man. Like the DJ Quick of Texas. Like you know he got some gold teeth in his mouth before he even opened his mouth. Like what it is, folk? Why they do? That's what he get for going to Atlanta. It backfired on his ass. People don't take him seriously. And that's just another nigga from the A-Town, shouted. They probably got their stories about Big Meech and BMF. Like, who child? When them boys come to the club, I remember it. They ain't care who you were. They were gonna buy you a drink anyways. That's what we liked about them. It don't matter who you were, where you were from, we just felt free. We could be for free. One time, Big Meech bought me a drink, didn't even think twice about it. I mean, oh my goodness. I did a lot of things for the people in the A-Town, cuz I ain't gonna lie. I was down there like Mad Max. It was Sin City. I was front and center, yup. I'm the reason. What's that all about? He did his thing. He looked like he was better off in Miami. They would have ran his ass out of Miami. They would have hauled him the fuck out of there. It would have been some dude with some big old nasty dreadlocks. Hey, what the Brooklyn you doing here? Hey, get your pussy on now. Like, I'm out of here, man. They ain't gonna let us live. They would have sent the Predator to get Big Meech if he would have moved to Florida. Them Zoes, they would have conjured up the Predator to go get him. He wake up in the morning like, ah! That nigga with dreadlocks with laser beams and shit on his head. Y'all need to see this. Let me type this in real quick. Okay, yeah, this would have happened if Big Meech would have went to Florida. He would have been at the gas station And he wouldn't have let him leave. Like, you fuck with the wrong one, bitch. But that's Negro here no there, man. All right, let's get more serious. We got to talk about some stuff. Like I said, Charleston White is a nasty old man, and he been getting away with it for a long time. For a long time, man. People let him be nasty, and there's women that feel like he's good stock. They will have a baby with Charleston White because they want their baby to have his same level of ignorance, man. It's levels to this. They want their son to be the Charleston White of their classroom, can't sit still on some Tevin Campbell shit. But that's Negro here nor there. You know, listen at this.
Who you think was coming out telling him everything gonna be all right? It wasn't his mama. She was in there. She was the ball on the foosball table, so they were kicking her around. That was Diddy, man. So you gotta do nothing else, 50. You gotta appreciate Diddy, cause unless he turned the boy into a freak too. Now if he done turned your boy into a freak, kick his ass, dude.
The barber seemed like that's the hardest job in his life. Trying to make this man look decent. I feel for that barber. Cause he gotta try to make this man look presentable. He got a hell of a task on his hand. And the more he talk, and the more that eye get to moving, nigga, just sit still. Oh, I hate to be his barber. He gotta get around the nose. He gotta look at this ugly motherfucker constantly. How long could you look at that face before you start to crash out? And you gotta try to weed this shit out, man. Hell no. His barber look confused. Like, His barber straining. Like, I don't know. Like, this nigga head. Like, I don't know about this nigga's head, man. Like, I don't know. His barber confused about it. He trying to figure out if he should leave early. Charleston White looked back, the barber gone. Car gone, everything gone. Like, did this motherfucker just leave me? That's what's going on with him. I don't want to look at him no more, man. We'll get back to that clip. Man, nigga, making my stomach turn. And it shouldn't be like that. Talking about another brother or whatever the case is. But come on, man. If he ain't right, he ain't right. And that's what make me feel like Diddy deceived a lot of people because he always presented himself like he had himself together. We didn't know he was binging on drugs and shit. We didn't know he was taking Quaaludes and sniffing pink cocaine. He really had us going. I thought he was a respectable business mogul. I didn't know he was on some Pookie from New Jack City shit. He told 50 Cent, baby mama, you are the crack pipe. Look at this. He told her that and she was baffled. Cause she Asian. She ain't know what the fuck. Like crack pipe, like my grandfather? Like, no, we don't use popcorn that way. Who told you the secret that you can make popcorn out of rice? Who told you this? Do you know anyone in my family? What do you mean the crack pipe? That tool hasn't been used for centuries. Like, no, you are the crack pipe. Like, yes, but maybe in my former life, if you meditate long enough, there's endless scenarios. Told her, y'all gotta look at this. Kanye, this the day Kanye West came to the court. And that's when they found out that he told her that she was the damn crack pipe. Look at this.
Today, his former personal assistant, Jonathan Perez, was on the stand, recalling the times that he was called on to purchase drugs for Combs, he said. That testimony taking place as Kanye West then made a surprise appearance to the courthouse. And a juror was dismissed. Or was he dismissed? A lot to...
Kanye said, fuck that. I'm going to support you, Puff. Like Jay-Z and never bring his ass down here. He showed up when nobody else would. Yeezy was there for Diddy. Cause we seen what happened with him, with Adidas. When they took all his money and he was hurting. They put their hands around his neck real tight. So he know what they do. So when he showed up for Puff, he was letting them know that he know what the hell they doing. And he ain't scared. Like, they can't do nothing to us. Like, this my life. And don't you forget, Gwen Stefani, he called her out. She be looking around like, why me? He went down there and held it down for Diddy. Look at this.
A lot to get to. In just a moment, we're going to be joined by ABC News legal contributor Bernarda Villalona to dig deeper into everything that unfolded in court.
Hold on, that's the basketball chick. What the hell she did last night? She out here living like, what in the Raven Simone going on with this shit, man? Ain't that the basketball lady? She needs some extra cash. Did she burn down her house? It's like, yes, oh my God, I came home. The stove was on fire. They had burnt the chicken. It was bad. Half of the building is burnt. I need some extra money. My grandma let me borrow her pearls. Like, yes, let me talk about Diddy for 15 minutes so I can get this money to pay back my taxes. What in the hell going on? Look.
Afternoon. So we had known from earlier in the week that
his jury questionnaire saying he had effectively a residence in the Bronx. He received some mail in the Bronx, but really lives in the...
No, introduce her ass again. I need to hit him introduce her again, because that shit ridiculous. Go ahead.
Good evening. I'm Mike Marza as we take another look back at more days of testimony in the trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Today, his former personal assistant, Jonathan Perez, was on the stand, recalling the times that he was called on to purchase drugs for Combs, he said. That testimony taking place as Kanye West then made a surprise appearance to the courthouse. And a juror was dismissed. Or was he dismissed? A lot to get to. In just a moment, we're going to be joined by ABC News legal contributor Bernarda Villalona to dig deeper into everything that unfolded in court.
That's the lady that was playing with Kobe back in the day, remember? And Gayle King asked her them questions about Kobe. And she dunked on Shaq. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. She be up there with Kenny and Ernie and Chuck and all them. And now she talking about Diddy because she ain't dunking basketballs no more. That is sinister.
his wife birthday is for the press. They are 21 tech with media outlets and applying the facts to the law. Like, I questioned that. And
number one, which is a white male.
Our thanks to Darla Miles, as always, joined now by Bernarda Villalona. A lot to get to today. I mean, as we finished up another week of testimony. Let's begin right there where Darla left off. So this juror number 6, a lot was talked about. We had conversations about what was going to happen with this juror. It's still unclear, though, as we go into the weekend. Is the juror dismissed? Is he not dismissed? Take us through how it all unfolded and where we leave it now on this Friday evening.
Yeah, so Mike, even before I even forget, I have to tell you that when I returned into the courtroom after the judge had asked for the room to be clear for the audience, the public, everyone to step out with the exception of the attorney Sean Combs and the U.S. Marshals, when we returned back and were waiting for the judge to take the bench.
Oh man, when that age come, when father time come knocking, boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. God damn, get off the screen. They said black don't crack, but god damn, everything in between. Ain't that something? They be the jet beauty of the week, and 2 weeks later, you be like, god damn. What in the Jasmine guy is going on? And shout out to Jasmine guy. I don't mean no disrespect, but come on, man. Y'all, matter of fact, I had the right person to pull up. It slipped my mind. I was going to pull up the right person. Maybe I don't need to talk about it no further. But yeah. Oh, I know who I was gonna do. Cut the music off. Man, what in the hell happened, bro? One day, she was the young chick up at ESPN. Like, oh, her ass 18. They got her fresh out of high school or some shit. Working as an intern at ESPN. My do time fly. Cause nowadays, it was just yesterday. She was a spring chicken. No disrespect. But y'all need to see her now. Let me see, 2025. Man, it's like night and day. She only 30. Oh my God. She ready to start baking cookies. Aisha Curry need to give her the cookie recipe. She better get her favorite pie down pat, because she gonna be making it for Christmases to come, man. They gonna be like, my auntie makes the best cream pie. Like, cream pie? Like, you know, there's no incest in my family, but she makes the best cream pie. So there's some more other shit, but that's Negro here no day. I ain't trying to talk about. I know the makeup. I see it's the neck. You can't hide it, man. Once it start to go, it's always gonna tell you no. When you see that neck and it's starting to give out, you be like, oh shit. Time to start. That's when they get them bad attitudes, because they be clucking. Like, oh, clock, 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 clock. I'm like, damn, why she gotta be like that? Oh, clock, 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 clock. When that neck started to kick in like that, that's when, and no disrespect, I'm just saying, look. Remember when Ice Spice was that new flavor? And they like, oh, there's some new chick in the game. Everybody was jumping up and down. A new player has entered, and it was Ice Spice. And people like, oh, she cool, she can hang. Then they tried to say she had Down syndrome and all that. She be drooling on the mic and everything. Now that she getting older, it's hard to see. She did a 180 real bad. People thought they was gonna do a Martin reboot and let her play Gina and let Young DC Fly play Martin. That's what they thought they was gonna end up doing. God damn. They said she was Jamaican before she got famous, and she bleached herself to oblivion. They said when you catch her in the dressing room, it was jerk chicken, oxtail, curry goat, all that shit back there. She be like, who is they? Them can't come, I'm in myself, I'm in my center. They be like, sorry man, can't see her right now. Like, who is that? Them not today. I sit in my dressing room with my oxtail. Like the bleaching man at the door. Let him in, let him in. Let the bleaching man in. The rest of them shut them out. Like, hey bleaching man, what you got for me today? Like, I got mega bleach. I got Clorox bleach. I got great value bleach. Like, I pour it upon me now, upon the river, upon me face, pour it upon me. Need more bleach, they give me more money. Don't you know, the other day, I show up to the award show looking whiter than Beyonce. Yes, they gave me her seat, you know. And then when she come to take my seat, they tell her to sit somewhere else. They said she was Jamaican. Hey man, I hope I ain't offend nobody. I do apologize. Y'all look offended in the chat. My Caribbean people can't stand it. My Hispanic people is hysterically pissed off. Their great-grandmama was Jamaican. I disrespected their mom, Dukes. Like, I may be Latino, okay? But my grandmother is Jamaican, man. Via Cuba. She Jamaican via Cuba, man. She make the best stew, man. I don't play by my grandmother, man. Oh, man. Key Lewinsky is in the building. Says she looks weird without a wig, though. Who don't? Especially if you seen them with the wig. And you only seen them with the wig. Then when you see them without the wig, you be like, oh, now I see why you wear the wig. Wigs are popular, man. They flying off the shelves. In every city, every state, there's wigs being sold. I don't give where you live at. You could be out in the country. They slanging wigs out there too. But that's Negro here, no there. Look at this.
Stagnated or go low because of what you think about me, or you feel my hair wasn't right, or I'm dressing too young. Right. Like, it's somebody else that just said my outfit looked great. Right. They can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then you got you saying, oh, well, he need to throw some older gear on. Then I got a picture with Air Force Ones. They ain't up to your standard. You know, I got a picture with the Louis Vuitton shoes on. Why he put them on? Like, come on, man. Yeah.
You gotta gravitate towards the.
You gotta do what work for you. You can't please it. You can't spend time trying.
He failing in high school, man. He ain't graduate. He complaining like this is first day of high school again. He got to do it over again. He worried about getting teased by them young kids because his swag wasn't right. And he in his feelings about it. He getting picked on. The young kids across America, that's who was waiting for him to come home. And when he came home and he not that dude that they heard about in the songs, they not letting him live. And he feeling it, man. You could see the tears filling up in his eyes. Like, them niggas said, I ain't cool no more. Like, let it go. Like, you shouldn't want to be cool. Talking about he want to do a welcome home bash. Remember that shit? He was going to have all the rappers. Look at this. Look at this, man. He ain't been out for 2 days already trying to get that street love. As soon as he came out of jail, all he heard was California love. Ooh. He back on the scene. He in jail listening to that Machiavelli. Like, them days is gone, bro. Look at his head. Wait a minute, y'all. Do y'all see this shit? Look at his head. Go into hiding. Go hide, man. Get out of that motherfucking camera, bro. What you doing? He should have gave it some time. He shouldn't have hit the camera so fast. Because once they got you, man. He look like he needs some favors. 50 looking like, I got you, man. But as soon as I leave here, you probably never see me again. When I met him, he was old, fresh out the can, looking like he just served some time with them dudes at the south of the border. I didn't know how to treat him at first, but when I realized that all of his potential was gone, and his son would never amount to what his father used to be back in the day, a real gangster. See, Lil Meech is a punk. I tried to sue him and tutor him, but he's not cut like his father. And since Big Meech can't be Big Meech, ain't no sense in Lil Meech trying, because he's just not able. And the fans are starting to catch on too. The ratings are getting lower and lower when Lil Meech do silly things on the show. And when we invited Young Miami, that's when people couldn't stand to watch it anymore. I feel bad for Big Meech. Because 50 did Young Buck dirty. He did all of them dudes bad. They just couldn't catch a break. But the thing is, people put on the front for that money. And that's why 50 don't mind calling people out, because he knows it's about money. They're bad with money. That's what he despised the most about the people that he called out, the people that he rocked with, the people that was in his crew. And that's his main argument. People fuck up their opportunities. They blow their shot. They ain't got no loyalty. They be dead broke, crying and begging for money. He gave people plenty of money and watched them blow the money on foolishness. He cut plenty of checks for people and sat back and watched them and seen what they did with the money that he gave them. So he despises it. So when he see how Big Meech ended up and the BMF ended up, that's what made him start moving smarter about people in his entourage, because he seen what Big Meech was going through. And to see Big Meech come home, link up with Rick Ross, when he's supposed to be doing business with 50 Cent, goes to show in 50's eyes that this man is not loyal. But in order to be loyal to 50 Cent, you basically, you got to be a pawn in his game. He has to be your master. If you don't get with his program, it ain't no program to get with. BMF, Big Meech Flannery, Black Mafia Family. The title BMF is Big Meech's initials. And 50 Cent somehow, however he got it done. The same thing with this Diddy footage. People trying to figure out how he even got the footage. How did it end up in the hands of Diddy's rival? While he's in prison, they put out the documentary on Netflix. That just goes to show that this dude is playing on a whole nother level, y'all. We don't know how manufactured all of this shit really is, y'all. We don't know who's or what's what. We never get the true story about their backgrounds. Would you want the world to get the true story about your background? If it's time for you to enter stardom, if you about to be on the level to where everybody knows your name, how would you want your story to be told? Would you want to be honest about you pissing the bed all the way until you was 14 and all that? Would you want that in your documentary? Do you want them to know about how you flunked out of the 7th grade and you had to get hooked on phonics until you started rapping? Would you want them to know that story? How you used to get picked on because you was too fat and your pants was too tight, and no matter what you put on, it looked like you was wearing leggings? Would you want the world to be having that conversation? You would rather tell a story that make you feel good about yourself, to keep your confidence intact. Motherfucking, what's her name? Y'all need to see this. We're gonna take a little quick detour real quick. Put that music on. We're gonna come right back. Oh man. Okay, look. This the point. Kamala's problem isn't that she plagiarized MLK. It's that she didn't plagiarize enough. Kamala Harris has been accused of plagiaristic Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She could learn a thing or two from the civil rights leader. So basically, Kamala put herself into the Dr. King story. She was trying to say that she met Dr. King and all this shit when she was a child. Talking about she was so young, the only thing she could say was freedom or some bullshit like that. And they called her out for it. The point I'm trying to make is people will exaggerate a story about them. If she could have, she would have related herself to Abraham Lincoln or somebody of India. And Abraham Lincoln's Indian heritage or whatever. Now, who knows, man? People would have been uncomfortable with her being a president if she showed up one day looking all fine. A lot of women would have been intimidated if she would have started Botoxing and turned into like an Instagram model or something as the president of the United States. What if they was talking about the president BBL? Like something's different about our president this time around. Yes, there's more cushion for the pushing this time around. Like, yes, they caught a glimpse of Bush giving her a once-over at the gala. Yes, the world's talking about the once-over that Donald Trump gave Kamala Harris when she walked past. Like, yes, her policies are not effective, but that once-over lets you know that there's another chance. What if they would have did that? Turn her into the Nicki Minaj of the White House, paint the White House pink and all that. Who knows? I don't know. Do y'all know? I don't have a clue, man. But I want to do this real quick. Hold on, what the fuck? What is he doing, y'all? Is he trying to crawl to another man? What is up with this dude? Y'all see? Y'all seen how he whipped his head? Hold on. Did y'all see that? Damn, he whipped his head hard. What was wrong with Al.B. Shore? He wasn't normal. He humping the air. You would have thought that was Carlton Banks. He a light-skinned Carlton, y'all. He flimsy. He flimsy. He rolling. He rolled back. He rolled back with his neck. You seen him when he did it. What was Andre Harrell doing with them boys at Uptown Records, man? That's what we need to be talking about. Somebody turned that boy out. And then he named his son after Quincy Jones. I mean, what the hell? Hold on, this is what y'all need to see. Yo, I remember it like it was yesterday when Jam Master Jay passed away. And dudes was on the block talking about 50 did that, yo. They was standing on the block, smoking they blunts in the winter in New York, smoking they blunts and blacks talking about, yo, 50 did that, yo. Niggas, they in the barbershop talking about, I remember. It fucked up what he did to Jam Master Jay, man. He was in the contract, tried to get them M's with Eminem, man. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Nigga, Jay ain't want to budge on the contract. They in the barbershop reading them XXL magazines, putting two and two together like, God damn. I ain't saying that's what happened, but that's what they was talking about in the streets. I remember it. Everybody was talking about it. Like, damn, not Jam Master Jay from Run DMC over a contract. Like, they couldn't talk it out. Hey, Jay, I need you to come up off this contract. Trust me, when I get the money from Eminem, I'm going to pay you the money that you pay me and some. But I need to get out the contract tonight or else they not trying to do the deal. Like, I signed you for a reason, man. I knew they was going to come one day. What you thought? They got to talk to me first, Fifth. I own you, brother. They don't nobody own me. You will see. Don't be here around 8 o'clock. The streets don't sleep. Like, I am the streets, motherfucker. Like, you think it's a game. You must don't know how I get down. Remember when they pulled me over and they brought me in for questioning? They wasn't asking questions. They was checking the wires, dummy. Yeah, we know everything about you. You've been running a drug operation outside here. That's why I decided to rap, just to get close to you. People in the hood didn't know that I was an undercover cop. They got me when I was young and hooked me up with a microphone because the hip hop cops need a reason to do shows to police the people and the other rappers out there. He was like, Preem told me about your rat ass. Yo, can you imagine them dudes in jail doing the science on 50 Cent? Can you imagine Supreme and all them dudes in jail doing the science on 50 Cent? Look. Like Supreme Mathematics and Law, you know? 50, he know his father. He know that. That's why he put it in the movie, God. Boom, the nigga in the movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, was a drug kingpin, like yours truly. He know what's going on. He may not admit it, but all emulates life, God. Like real bon, that's some deep shit, son. Man, this guy is the real deal. You couldn't imagine living in a neighborhood where this dude is terrorizing them streets. And your daughter, she getting older, and your sister and all, they all there in them streets, and Preem ride by. And them New York girls aggressive. Like, yo, Preem, pull over, Zaddy. Look at your wheels. Girl, get in the back seat. We're rolling with you, Preem. Like, damn, I guess I'll take y'all to my man's house or something, drop y'all off. Scary sight. You know what I'm saying? And 50 is the reason why. I mean, the Supreme Team is what Queens had to really put them on the map, especially for black people. You figure that's something you might want to protect just to show a little muscle around here. Hey, don't play with me, homie. I know the Supreme Team. I'm from Queens, nigga. Don't make me call my niggas from the Supreme Team. Just talking like that will get some dudes to back down. You be on the subway, some dudes try to rough you up. Like, yo, man, wait till Supreme hear about this shit, man. Who this dude, man? Don't you know who I am? I'm from Queens. I get money, nigga. You said Supreme Team, huh? Okay, all right, yo. We gonna holler at you later. That was enough weight for a dude from Queens to go anywhere in the world and feel comfortable. You heard about Supreme Team, nigga, they're from Queens, man. Yeah. I'm here for the weekend, and while I'm here, I need you to wash my drawers. Like, yes, Mr. New York man. Yes, I get on it, man. That boy said he from Queens. New York City. Not no more. 50 put it in from his own hood, man. He shut down niggas from his own hood. Who does that? And it's impossible for the people to really love 50 like that, but he don't care. He got other fans. But you want to know what it really was all about? Nobody really liked Ja Rule's face. Regardless of about how they felt about his music, there's people that could rock out to a Ja Rule song, but they ain't trying to look at Ja like that. In his videos, people pay attention to everything except for him. That's a fact. Ja just rubbed people the wrong way. And when 50 Cent was calling him out and talking about him real bad, people was already feeling like that about Ja Rule. What the hell? Yo, hello, who this is? Hello?
Hi.
Uh-huh. The hell?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, we all is. You called in. We want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah. I think that, basically all of them are just putting bullshit out in the media just to stay relevant. 50 is doing all of that stuff to stay relevant, just like the rest of them.
No doubt. They all trying to stay relevant. Relevancy is the new currency.
Yeah, it's always been about, just staying current. And if they're using each other to do it, then, that's what it is.
Yeah. So, you called in and everything. And
Yeah, you actually woke me up. The television was on, and then you was on, so I said, let me call you and voice
so
my
you
opinion.
just woke up out the bed and figured, hell, you rolled out. You ain't even been paying attention to the show. You figured
I
since
have been paying
you
attention.
just rolled out of bed and picked up the phone and called.
No, Sean, listen, I was watching something and I dozed off, and of course YouTube is still on, and when I saw the topic and heard your voice, I'm always calling in. So
Just
I'm
brief.
just
It was
showing you
brief. You
some
just
support.
seen that I was on, and you like, oh well, let me call, even though you ain't even been listening long.
I have. I've been listening for about 30 minutes.
30
That was long
minutes, and you
enough to
figure
see
you
what's
just
going
jump.
on.
You just gonna jump in there and make a debut.
Well, what do you want me to do? I can't start over because if I start your show over, then you'll probably be off the air. So I thought you would appreciate me showing you some support, Sean.
You know what, man? And you right about that. Cause I definitely appreciate the support. I mean, you didn't have to do it, but you decided to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's always a plus. That's always a thumbs up in my book.
I don't know. You're kind of making me feel like I should stop calling you.
My thing is, if you ain't got nothing to say,
I
then
am
what's the?
saying something.
I'm still
You
waiting for
jumping
you to
down
talk
my
about
throat about why I called your show.
You said I did what now?
You're trying to jump down my throat about the reason why I called your show. You said your numbers went down, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm supporting you. And you
My
don't
numbers ain't
appreciate
go.
my
My numbers
support.
went down when you called.
Oh, really?
They was up, and then you
Oh,
called.
wow.
Now everybody gone.
Interesting. Okay.
Talking about somebody jumping down somebody's throat. What part of the game is that?
I didn't say that.
Oh, now you want to switch and do the surviving Sean Blazer to shit. Everybody heard you talking about
No.
somebody jumping down somebody's throat.
I mean, that's what you're doing. You give me a hard time for no reason.
A
And
hard
I'm showing you
time
nothing
jumping.
but love. Yeah.
She trying to do that surviving Sean
No, I'm
Blazer to
not.
shit.
This ain't no pity, no nothing. I'm being real with you, Mr. Comedian.
You said
Maybe
I
I shouldn't be so sensitive. I don't know.
You said I
I'll
gave
blame
you
it
a.
on me.
You said I gave you a hard time by jumping down your throat. How you think they gonna think when they hear that?
I love you, Sean.
Know what? I love you too, man, and I'm so glad we got each other. It's crazy out here, man. You know, I was thinking earlier, like, damn, eventually there's a celebrity is going to be a thing of the past. Like, it's going to be impossible to be famous to where people really care about you as far as entertainment goes. I mean, you could be famous for doing something that contributes to humanity or to society. You deserve the fame for that. But just because you got a new dance in the jingle, people not gonna give you the honor of being famous for that. They already taking away the professions out of nursing, out of a lot of jobs. Before you know it, being a celebrity, that's gonna be the most difficult thing for you to really do if you want to have some substance.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. They're saying really, and I'm believing it, that new celebrities are on YouTube. They're on these apps,
Yeah, that's the
I
crazy
mean,
part
it's kind
about it.
of hard to want to be a celebrity now with a lot of people knowing how the contracts are ran, and then the underlying situations that you don't know about. So, it's kind of deterred a lot of people away from that, and they just want to do their own thing,
Yeah, I mean, but that mean that there's really no more fun to be had. in society. You know, it's pretty much over. I mean, there's old folks clubs, but how long that's gonna last?
Until they croak.
Well, you figure the next generation, old folks club, they gonna be playing drill music.
I don't know. I don't know. It's really sad the way that the music has gone. Because I don't even listen to that crap now. I find myself listening to amo piano and Afro beats. I've always listened to reggae, but I don't even get into the rap scene and stuff no more because it's too harsh.
Remember
Too
back
harsh
in
on
the
the
day?
brain.
Remember back in the day at the club, they would wind it down and be like, all right, they put on a quiet storm or some shit. Imagine in the future, the DJ be like, all right, we about to wind it down. And all you hear is bitches love salsa, rolling and all rolling. Bitches love salsa, my rolling.
Yeah, put you in a trance.
How you gonna end the night with bitches love salsa? Why you slow dancing
You
with your
already
old lady?
know. Well, she gonna be bouncing her ass, and niggas gonna be bouncing his ass. It's gonna,
I'm talking about old wrinkle with the old lady
Yeah.
wigs on. Old cat daddy talking about bitches love salsa, rolling and all
Hey, they don't get
rolling.
old. They don't get old.
I don't know. It's a sad sight to think about it.
It is. I know. Our people need to wake up and do better. We really do. It's too much information out here for people to be doing the same stuff.
Ignorance
Making a
is
fool of
bliss.
themselves. Yeah.
You know, ignorance is bliss, especially when you got the EBT, free food. You better keep it. Better keep it, dumb.
Oh God! Look, they can't get rid of the EBT. They get rid of the EBT, we gonna have problems on top of problems.
Man, we already got problems. I don't think people admitting how bad it really is because everything's high, man. Like it's high as fuck. You go anywhere. You dropping that money is falling to the side, man. You gotta spend it.
Shit, well, you gotta make some more. You gotta find
Yeah.
something to make some extra money. You
Yeah,
gotta
you gotta
keep
make
up.
some
You
more.
can't get back. You can't get left behind.
Yeah, that's so true. You gotta keep rolling with this thing.
You know, that's what people need to understand. If this man is putting pressure on us like that, you know, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to keep up.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody ain't able.
Yes, they are. There's something for everyone to do.
Man,
We
I
have a
feel
left side and a right side, and we don't use half of it. You know, it's just time for people to tap in.
Yeah, that's true. It is time, but you know, everybody shouldn't be able. And what I mean by that is there's levels to this. I mean, people, you get rewarded for reaching certain levels. You know what I'm saying? What if there was no levels? What if it was just one plane? You know, I don't think nobody will have nothing to strive for.
Mm. Yeah,
Excellence is to be had, man. Or
everyone should want to be excellent. You know, no one should want to be the second or third wheel. You know, you should always strive for success in everything that you put effort into.
man, people got to know their role at the same time too, or be realistic about your
I'm being
situation.
realistic. Like everyone can be successful in what they're doing. You know, I'm not a cook. I don't cook food to make my money. You know, so if you have a restaurant, perfect whatever your main dish is. You know, make that your specialty. Let everybody come back for that. You know, it's just edamame, and let those be the best edamames on the block. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, in business, it's about respect, and the times we live in, people respect the disrespect. That's why they be so rude to their customers.
Yeah,
You know what
we
I'm
need to
saying?
get
It's
out
not
of
bad
that.
for business. It actually keep people coming back, you be a little rude, a little stank. It make people feel like they need to do better next time, type of shit.
I don't do that. Like, if I got a bad vibe from a restaurant, like, I don't want to go back there because you already changed my attitude about your environment. Obviously customer service is off. Maybe it was the food that day too. I don't know. But once I get I'm sorry.
What this got to do with 50 Cent, Big Meech, and what we talking about on the show?
It has everything to do with it. It's all about staying in the public eye, in the public's ear. It's all about relevancy.
You talking about briskets at restaurants with macaroni and cheese? Where that come from? We talking about 50 Cent. Let me go ahead and narrate this conversation for the people out there, man, for the subscribers and the people that join the channel. Matter of fact, let me check in with my people. I do apologize, y'all. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Simply Alluring is in the building. What it do? Key Lewinsky, you still there? Andre Bryant, what's up, dog? Star Baby, Ace Bud is here, man. I Decided to Live Today is also there, man. Dime, the Dime is here, y'all. Shout out to her. Everybody watching, so much love for you. Now back to you, man. I need to figure this thing out, man, because do you even know who Big Meech is?
So I'm gonna tell you this. His name only stayed in my brain from the radio. I'm sorry, I take that back. Rick Ross used the man's name basically to blow up. Like I say, it's all about staying relevant. So I wouldn't dare rap about a lady that's locked up in prison, just to stay afloat.
You know what? You just need to
somebody like that. So to answer your question, sir,
you need to lay back down. I'm sorry.
I do, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta take it.
I just
it's late.
know
Just
that
go
he was
back
a
to
drug
sleep.
dealer.
I appreciate you. You called in, but it's late. We all about to go. Matter of fact, we're all going to sleep. Not just you.
Okay.
Don't feel like we leaving you or nothing like, cause that's something we ain't never going. We all need to go to bed. You heard me chewing a little while ago. That was that melatonin, and it's kicking my ass. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's late. You did me a favor. I want to thank you so much for calling in, cause I needed your call.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you don't call, ain't nobody else gonna call. So I thank you for your call.
That's not true.
It is true. You special. And don't be no stranger. And we love you too, man. You just don't know. But right now it's time to go to sleep. Or take a nap. Or something.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, beautiful. And we gonna holler at you soon. No doubt. Take care. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see how I did that? Like a real gentleman, right? Y'all young boys need to look and learn. You talk to a lady with respect. Even if they don't know what they talking about, you don't dismiss or disrespect somebody, man. That's not how you do it. All the ladies in the chat can attest. I talk with respect. Ain't that right, Simply Alluring? Ain't that right, Key Lewinsky? They know who I'm talking to, man. Star Baby in the building. Let them know, K Cartier. I never made you feel uncomfortable. I never said something derogatory. I always keep it respectful with the ladies, man. I don't play them funny bunny games. I ain't no horny YouTuber. I ain't no weirdo. They not like us and we not like them. I gotta keep it 1,000 with my people, man. Ain't no funny bunny R. Kelly, none of that weird shit going on over here. This ain't the Diddy's channel. We don't do Diddy business. It's all respect around here, man. Treat the ladies like how the ladies supposed to be treated. You ain't gotta be a lover. You can just be a brother. talking to the fellas out there, man. You ain't always gotta be the lover. And you ain't always gotta be trying to be somebody's man. Cause that mean you gotta do shit for a motherfucker. You could just be their brother. If you want to be anybody's man, you better off trying to be your own damn man. Hold your own self down. Buy your own self some shoes. Buy your own self some shit. Be your own. I ain't trying to be nobody's man. I'd rather be my own motherfucking man. And as far as these beautiful ladies you see in the chat, those are my sisters. No Diddy. Y'all got me over here sounding like a real queen. But that's Negro ain't no there. Hey, we got more news we about to get into because Big Meech still mad that he not a young man no more. Listen at this.
To please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. That's an impossible feat to accomplish. You can't make everybody happy. You got to make you happy and be concerned with the people that love you and love what you do. That's right. You see what I'm saying? That's how you win. All that taking time out to deal with the negativity, man, you'll lose everything. You'll lose yourself included. That's fact. Because you sitting up here worried about what's a negative ass comment. Yeah.
Hey, what's good, y'all? It's OB Media. Big Meech.
God, that man was trembling. Big Meech was trembling, y'all. He was feeling it in his gut. Talking about them YouTubers and them people on Instagram picking on his clothes. One thing for sure, 50 Cent got to get them out of here, man. They tired of him playing all these games. You got Lil Meech. They cancel him. His black card been revoked. 50 play him out in front of everybody. People don't even want to look at the show no more. Hold on. They calling 50 Cent an internet gangster and all that. Look at this.
Took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a put your back against the wall and just slide down. Biggest boss, I've been separating myself from these broke because they don't understand the rules to the streets. You understand? Don't know owe you nothing, homie. Owe you nothing. Y'all get money together. Y'all get money. Keep moving. All that extra shit. You don't even have a relationship with your own brothers, your own mothers.
Rick Ross out there living on credit. I promise you. He living on credit. His name good. Like, look, I shouldn't have to put the money up front. I'm Rose. Rick Ross the boss, huh? You ought to be happy that I'm trying to work with your dealership. Like, I'll talk to my boss. You know, we could use a little hip-hop bling around here. I'll do a video right in front of the car lot. Like, look, he wants the car. He'll do a video, free promotion. Like, we can use his fame, celebrity to get more people down here to buy cars. Like, give him the Range Rover. Oh, glad y'all want to do business with the boss. Ain't got $1 to his name. Living off of the fact that he was in the video with Jay-Z. Fucking, Dapper Dan can't make nothing to fit his body properly. He show up with the titties out. I can't find no shirt. Just got done eating something delightful, something delicious. Clothes not fitting, but I still gotta do this show. But it is what it is, man. And you know, Saucy Santana was inspired by Rick Ross. People don't want to talk about that, man. That Rick Ross is the battery in Saucy Santana's back. He like, if this bad built, flimsy motherfucker could do it, I could do it too. And he ain't afraid to have the boobies out. They saw his masculine femininity when they seen this man. Like, mama, I want to be a rapper. I could do it, mama. Look, he built like me. I could do it too, mama. That's how that turned out. But that's Negro here, no there. And the real Rick Ross trying to get his name back, he looked like he ain't getting no sleep. Like this fat motherfucker out here with my name. Like, you know, you used to be a boss back in the day, a Rose a boss in the 2000s. You're gonna have to catch up. Like, when I see you, you fat bastard. He's still pissed off about it. Like, let's be real. Back in the day, you was a dusty that used to sell drugs. That don't make you gangster because the government gave you drugs. Like, yeah, I was dusty, but I had all the money, man. But that's Negro here nor there. What are we talking about here tonight? What is going on? It's about time I go to sleep. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about tonight. Got Albie Shore on the screen looking all flamboyant. Look. He hit you with that neck roll. He hit you with the stank face. Look. Hit you with the stank face. Let you know it's funky. He thought he was Lil Richard, Michael Jackson, Prince, the Barge. Hit you with that real stank face. And Diddy was his choreographer with this shit, y'all. Diddy made him put his hands up and drop it low like Queen Latifah. He put his hands up and went to the flow with it and jumped back up, hump with it. He crawling on bitches. He acting like Madonna. Why he acting all stank? Trying to be a late night dominatrix for Diddy. Y'all see this shit? I can't believe it. Hey, where y'all at? Let me see where y'all at real quick before we continue. Make sure y'all good out there, because I know this shit sounds a little crazy, but this will really be happening in the world with these celebrities. You don't know who they are. Y'all know him as P. Diddy. What about Sean Combs? That little boy in the neighborhood selling all that damn candy. He crunching up powdered sugar and shit, selling it to his friends on the block. Like, man, I heard you got some new Snapper whippers, man. Yeah, shut the fuck up, nigga, and buy these Boston baked beans. Ooh, let me get 2 lemon heads, 3 Boston baked beans. He got the fat boys lined up around the block. I used to be one of the fat boys, you know, one of the dudes Diddy sold candy to back in the day. But when I tell you, I love those Eminems like a fat kid love cake. You heard me say that in my song, 21 Questions. It was one of the best songs I ever released. But back in the day, when Diddy was selling candy, I loved his candy just like a fat kid loves cake. One day, I walked up on him. He ain't have no more milk duds. I asked him if he had a payday. He didn't have it. When he told me he had a Twix, I gave him all my money. When I got home, there wasn't no Twix in there. It was just a wrapper. That's when I knew Diddy wasn't nothing but a rapper. The Memoirs of 50 Cent. It is what it is, man. I said all I had to say about it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me give a shout out to my people in the chat before I get up out of this thing, man. Ace Bud, Key Lewinsky 12. I'm repping for the whole squad. Star Baby, Quanteria's Demon Overshare. Amy Williams. I go hard for the chat. Simply alluring. I ain't done. I go hard for the chat, man. I'll make sure I get everybody in the chat. Star Baby. Y'all thought I was gonna forget about her, man. K Cartier. Who else? I go hard for the chat, man. Dario Bird is dead too. Y'all ain't even know he was dead, man. That's what it is. Y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all be good out there. Yo, I'ma holler at y'all soon too.